Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Hopefully you guys are all having an incredible day. We're going to be doing some finishing off Capping Samurai at level 79. Hopefully we can get it done because I want to shift this stream into working on some Rathalos farming. And then if there's time, if it's not too late and I'm not too tired, I might do a little Phantasy Star. I don't know. But most of the stream should be, if not the whole stream, should be dedicated to Final Fantasy XIV. I have been just doing some pixies. It's been a crazy holiday, but this is the first Final Fantasy XIV stream of the new year. If you guys are new checking this out live or in the archive, I welcome. Just like and Dad Milko waving hello, welcome to the stream. What we've got above us is we've been doing our membership drive. You can see here we're 60% of the way. If we hit 10, we will do a Stadia giveaway. We've got a Stadia Pro membership for 3 months. That you guys will have the opportunity to win if we get our membership drive. Membership starts at, I believe, 99 cents, and we've got a couple of questions that we'll be asking, namely the community here and our members, if we want to create some member-exclusive content, because we can do that now. That is something kind of there akin to Patreon, and we might do some, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Like, honestly, I'm always interested in what you guys are thinking. With that tonight, from a voice chat perspective, it's going to be just strictly limited to those that are in the party and what we're working on. Hopefully we'll have a really fun and engaging conversation in the comments in our live chat or later in the comments below. So if you're watching this live or the archive, like I said, thanks for coming in and hanging out. Usually our streams run about a couple of hours. It's late here in Central Time, so we'll have to see how it goes. It's also Friday, but I'm feeling good. And hopefully you guys are ready to rock and roll. Ben Taylor, how's it going? Love the Batman symbol. Lobo, oh my dude. How are you guys doing this fantastic evening? We've also loaded up a couple of soundboards, so let me just say that everybody here is amazing. And I love you, baby. Hopefully that came in. Okay, also don't, let me know how my audio levels sound. I've been doing some adjustment, some work on the sound effects. So, yeah, like Lobo, everybody's going to be welcome. We will be doing voice chat for that, but voice chat's going to be limited to whoever is in our party. So, I hope we can play together. So, I've got Samurai to work on. We got to finish Samurai first. Yeah, so let's go. Yeah, I had a little copy before tuning into the stream. Alright, hey Kaz, what's going on? So first and foremost, if anybody wants to join me for a leveling roulette, we're on Aether Data Center.
That's Aether, the best data center.
Soundboards are fun. The let's see here, party finder. Let me just go to duty finder, leveling, recruit members, work to game. You also need to be in a part of our Discord for voice. Thank you. You'll need to be. I have so many. We'll see what ones we get to tonight. You'll need to be in our Discord for voice. We've just kind of updated and kind of revamped Discord a little bit, and you'll have to hit go to the rules. You have to accept kind of the Discord rules, and then you can kind of pick and choose what games you want. But if you guys are hanging out, be sure to go hang out in one of the Discord voice channels. Usually the chill room's great. I will drag you into the on air. And that's how we'll do our voice tonight. All right, cool. I'm gonna open up the party finder. Work to game live on YouTube with Sam and Rathalos farming. All right, and we're gonna do private party. Password is 9999. Kaz. Here comes the money. Can't stay. Baby girl's 3rd birthday party tomorrow. Have a great stream. Happy birthday to your baby girl. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Can we get some hearts in chat for Kaz for his super wiggle. All right. Let's see here. Recruit. All right, guys. Cool. Anybody wants to join in, we'll be doing that while I wait for the party to form. I'm going to go do my pixies. And yes, I'll have to rearrange my soundboard on my board so I can easily get to more of these amazing sound effects. Lobo, love the hearts and the cheers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Boom. And I'm in gaming heaven right now, guys. Like, it is freaking 2020. Phantasy Star Online 2 is coming to the West. It is phenomenal. King says facts. The Final Fantasy XIV. I don't even know if I'm ready for 5.2 emotionally. Right? Like 10 freaking years. 10 years, baby. It's like, let's go. All right. Soro, be sure to join the party. I got the party finder up. And Soro, you're on the air. I got the party finder up. Password is 9999. So if you can hop into my party.
Yeah,
that would be fantastic. Can you hear me? 1 second.
Yeah, I can hear you.
1 second. It's fine. I bet it's me. Input device, voice mod, output device, microphone. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I was able to hear you earlier. It's
cool.
Just,
it was my. I've been futzing around with the Discord, trying to get it working. And
yeah, I don't know what's going on with my shadow right now.
Is it messing up for you?
Yeah. So.
Oh no.
I'm clearly connected to the internet. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
and it comes up with an error message that Shadow can't detect my internet connection.
Okay. Here's what you got to do. So in your Shadow settings, like before you launch, click settings, and there's like some kind of like force restart. And see if that works.
That's grayed out. No, that's completely grayed out.
Serious?
Yeah.
Then, obviously the tech default answer in me is, have you rebooted your computer? Because like I had no issue getting on Shadow tonight. So like, literally I was like, all right. And then you said like, you just said that. I'm like, really?
Yeah. Like whenever you announced it on the Discord.
I'm never ready for 4 months. Don't brag on me, Mr. Brian. Dude, I will brag on everybody in this community. So been saying, started Machinist on my recommendation. I'm loving it. That makes me so freaking happy.
Look at us.
That makes me so happy. I love Machinist so much. And Eric Tubbs, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. You are amazing. We welcome you to the force. I don't know. I need to come up with some kind of song that I can auto-tune myself to sing, just so I can sound like, like, damn, that guy's got a great voice. Or excuse me, that guy's got a great voice.
Had to throw that beep in there.
Oh, dude, like I've been having fun, and then I can just rant. I don't know what I sound like right now, y'all. I have no idea. I probably sound pretty stupid. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Let's see here. Just trying to spice up the steam, or steam up the spice, stream up the, yeah.
You know that. Party Finder up, right?
Party Finder's up. Password is 9999. 9999. T-Digger. Welcome to the stream. We're so happy for you. We're on Sargatanis, and so if you're part of the Aether Data Center, you can join. You can join this battle. I'm not auto-tuning, I'm just playing the music. Seriously?
Serious.
Recruit members, alright. Have you looked under private? Because it's going to be under a private party.
Yeah. I'm looking under there right now. And
okay.
I'm not seeing you anywhere.
Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna kill this guy.
Unless they changed how you look for a private party.
Alright, he's gone. Alright. Party Finder. If I just search for Bryn, do I see myself? I do. Duty Roulette leveling. Worked a game on Sargaton.
Yeah.
And you searched Bryn under the party search?
Let's see here.
And I just clicked the private tab and I'm showing it right here. So, let me know. Let me know. Let's see here. King says, I picked this up game on the PC, normally play on PS4. Loving the difference of how much better the game looks. Like PC, they run it really, really good. Better, but sad not all my cross hotbar settings can transfer. Were you able to like back it up to the server?
There you are.
There we go.
There you are.
I haven't never really played around between PS4 and PC, but I know that's gonna be really nice. Make sure everybody back up your settings to the cloud just in case your systems crash. Don't get caught in a lurch and then trying to remember where all your that's the hardest thing about playing out at FanFest is okay, I took a picture of it and then it changed and where do I need to go? It is just, yeah, that's just nuts. So T saying, haven't played since Stormblood came out. Worth getting back into now or wait a bit longer? Let's see here. So T, were you caught up in Stormblood? Just kind of curious because if you can get the game, especially the expansion on a discount, I would say it would be a good time to jump back in. However, 5.2 is in February, so actually, if you're really interested in getting back in and caught up, now would be a good time because then you could be ready by 5.2. Probably go up, and then 5.2 continues the story, and then you can play, and then you can decide if you need to take a break at that point. Or what have you. Shadowbringers as an expansion is absolutely incredible. One of the best Final Fantasy games of the last decade, if not if not the best Final Fantasy game. Obviously, it's not contained with just in a vacuum because you have all of ARR, Heaven's Word, even 1.0, and Stormblood building up to what they were able to accomplish so far in this expansion. But it is a masterclass of storytelling, and it really bleeds Final Fantasy. I've said this numerous times, and people seem to take offense to it. And all right, everybody has their own thing. But Final Fantasy XIV is not an MMO; it's a Final Fantasy game, and then it's an MMO. And so and I think we'll continue to see that kind of transition through the rest of the game. As the game continues to age, but we'll have to see how that plays. You went through the Delta Scape in Savage. Okay. So if you did all of Omega, then you're at least at 4-4. So I don't know. I'd say it's worth it if you got time to play. Getting some weird lag. Boom, 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 boom. Everything's running good. Okay. Weird. Oh, passed it. Is it up? So, okay. Hello, Castle. There we go. Hello, Sleepy Pixie. So Rico says, my SAM is at 75, but I'm distracted by leveling Culinarian, and it's also at 75. It's just so fun. Can't wait to really start making food. Have you hit cap on anything, Rico? Are you just kind of enjoying the 75 world? A world of 75. You're kind of your inner Final Fantasy XI player is coming out, and gotta stay at 75. Hey, Isabel. Oh, it's okay. No worries on you grinding your squadron and astrologian. Oh, so I haven't played Gunbreaker yet. but I do love my Dark Knight so much. But I hope you enjoy whatever you want. You like the Dark Knight, Sora?
Dark Knight's so much fun.
Also, again, we are recruiting for a party finder right now. If anybody wants to join in, password is 9999. We'll be doing a leveling roulette, and then ideally, I'm gonna hopefully finish off my samurai tonight, and then ideally, I want to jump into some Rathalos farming. I've got one of the scales I need, and I just like, I would like to have that mount. I think that is a mount worthy of the effort. And then they've got some really great mounts in this game, and I was like, I love dragons, so I think I at least have to try to get as many dragons as possible. You know, you got to set your own goals.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
How much more do you have to go on your samurai?
I am 79 and pretty much 36 mil, so it's not a small amount. Lena, welcome to the party. If you could jump into the chill room, I can drag you up into voice. It's up to you.
He might look intimidating.
I'm not.
He's really not.
I'm a big, big teddy bear. I should have a teddy bear or a bear sound. Raw. Like, I'm so confused.
What is going on?
He says he's a teddy bear, and then he makes scary noises. If you're asking me if I prefer red mage or white mage, I prefer white mage right now. Red mage is kind of boring.
I haven't touched red mage yet.
Cool. All right.
Still want to, but
if you want to join, if you're trying to join into the party finder for the leveling roulette, looking for a healer, type 1 into the chat right now, just so I know to wait. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and put us in queue, because with the tank, we should have at least somewhat of a preferable queue. I know healers are definitely the more preferable, but it's usually more fun to be able to kind of run with a full pre-made.
If we absolutely need a healer, I can switch.
Oh, whatever you need XP on, dude. Like, just focus on. I don't feel like the rewards for the the cap is all that much, especially with 5.2 going to completely obliterate its value.
Well, my next class to level, other than Dancer, is Astro, so I can give that a whirl. I haven't picked it up since the changes, so it's definitely going to be a learning curve.
Yeah. If you're not a part of the Discord, just check that link, and then you'll need to go to the channel rules page and accept, like, you click the little membership, basically acknowledging that, you know, our rules for the Discord, and then you just pop into chill room and I'll drag you into the on air. Yeah, come as white mage, man. And if you're not a part of the Discord, yeah, like, I'd like to, you know, as far as a 4-man, especially when it comes to Rathalos, I'd like to make sure we're in voice chat together. So we've cleared the fight. I just off the top of my head, I don't remember it. Have you clicked on the chill room?
Look at us. Hey,
Look at us.
look at us.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Let me see if I can find your character real quick and see if it's saying like you're not a member. Lobo, there you go. Perfect. All right, Lobo. Look at us. Look at us. All right, 1 second, Lobo. Maximize this and boom. Hey, Lobo, can you hear us?
Hey, how's it
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Are you Lena Luther?
Yup.
Sweet. All right, looks like we are waiting for Dajamoko. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. And also, welcome, Brian. You have an amazing name. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, some things are coming in, guys. Some things are coming in.
Yeah.
Did we just become best friends?
Did we just become best friends?
You want to go do karate in the garage? Yup.
Yep.
You're gonna go do karate in the garage?
We want to do some karate in the garage. We have 2 new members. Patrick, thank you for joining at a level 5. Really appreciate the support. Lowest Rapper joining in at a level 1. That is fantastic, guys. Can we get some hearts, some hypes, some love? I want to see some hearts in chat. Boom, boom. I want to see some hearts in chat. Boom, boom. So guys, that puts us closer to our membership drive and giveaway. We've actually given away a couple of Nimbus mounts. We did that in a video. We're doing some stuff. I'm doing some Amazon gift card giveaways over the course of the year, actually. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to ring that freaking bell. We went and looked at our bell numbers, and they're just horrible. I'm like, well, I guess we can see if I can entice people to hit that bell. So I'm taking a piece out of Mr. Beast's book. It's nowhere near the money that guy gives away, but I was like, I'll give some fun things away. So we did a couple mounts and things like that. So pay attention. We're doing some things for the comments on the videos themselves. All right, Orlin with the hearts, I love it. Soro dropping the red mages. Also, guys, enjoy your emotes that you now have as a part of the membership here. We're also doing a couple things, and I'm actually we'll be probably doing some polls to members as to what y'all want, because we want to either release some stuff early to you guys, which we have the ability to do now, or make some custom content. Now we're just waiting on DJ. DJ, can you are you able to join into the party finder? Password's 9999. If we can get you to jump in, we can go and queue up, and we can figure out the whole voice thing here in a little bit. And Lobo, do you have are you good for tanking on Wrath later? Do you want to just stick around, or you just here for the XP, or whatever the.
I'll do. When it comes to my tanks, nobody else can do this except my Paladin and Gunbreaker, and I'm down for Rathalos. Just don't nobody yell at me, because you can't hold aggro on Rathalos.
You cannot.
That does not work.
No, it doesn't.
No, you're just there to look pretty with the shield.
The reason I brought my Paladin is because clemency works up until the big buffalo comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm like semi-healing.
Yeah, I know. It's like I'm the tank, but I'm really healing.
Right.
So
I feel so special right now.
What did we go in with last time? I think we went in with 1 tank and 3 DPS.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we said no. I was the tank. I was the paladin. I was like,
yeah,
let's just burn this guy down. Especially because we can do it unsync now, which would be amazing. It says I'm working on disc. I don't know what that means. We'll give you another minute, and if you can't join right now, no worries. I checked. I didn't see. Oh, he's working on Discord. Discord, got it. Join once you hit the membership accept under the channel rules. You should be able to jump into the chill room under the voice channels. That should appear, in my opinion. It should appear.
I do like how you changed all that stuff on the Discord there, Brian.
I thought it would be something a little bit more, a little simplified, also to help reduce the amount of notifications like the server puts out. So instead of, getting pinged when videos go up and stuff, you can just join the notification squad if interested. Kind of our other way of working around the bell.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah,
dude, I opened Discord earlier today and I was like, what happened here?
Yeah. Well, I spit out a kind of a message. I was like, I think people are going to be like, what's going on? Because I was like, I want a base level. Once you accept, okay, now you're a member, and then, the stuff just opens up for you natural. But that meant I had to go through all of these channels and just start working on the permissions. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to mess this up. I don't know.
Nah, it definitely... I've been waiting on getting onto the Guardians role. And I finally was able to put that on myself.
Right, and that's what I was like. The other thing is I've always just kind of, as I would go and just kind of hang out and chatting in the channel, I'd see people oh, they were talking in this channel. I'll go ahead and give them that role for that game. And so this way people can kind of opt into different games and things like that we're doing. And it gets easier as you go. I'd hope so. So hey, Zane. Did Wrath for 3 hours straight. 3 hours. Tell me you got your mount. If you go into private, and you got to be on a healer, but Party Finder, you can either just click the private tab. We're on again the Aether Data Center, or you can always do Open Recruiter Name Search. Search my character name Bryn. And it should pop right up, and you can see the healer slot right there. Luna! Hey guys, I renewed my sub today. Thank you, Luna, so much for the support. I really appreciate that. We'll do a wiggle wiggle for it. That big fat butt. Wiggle wiggle. Wiggle wiggle.
You were gonna kill me
Wiggle
with
wiggle wiggle. I will wiggle wiggle for members. Oh man. Do I have coffee? Yeah.
You need to get one with cake, a drop with cake on it.
What do you mean to drop with cake? Like
the band.
Oh, so like they're the ones who do and I love the song He's Going the Distance, dun dun, right?
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
That
Pigeons.
and my other favorite is Short Skirt Long Jacket.
Oh, with a short skirt and a long jacket. Hey, Chris Corbin, what's going on, dude? Oh, man. Thank you so much. Let's get some love in chat for Chris. Dropping a compliment. Let's see here. I don't want to sound like Chris, but you are amazing. I don't know. That's just my random. I love it. I love it. I guess I could turn it on so I could hear it myself. Yes. Oh, that's just an echo. Alright, cool. Let's see here. Oh, it's still on. Yeah, there we go. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, I love that Go in the Distance song. I would play it, but it'd be like, and stream is claimed.
Right.
Getting to the point where they can start to like claims just like a percentage and not the whole, which I think will actually be interesting to see how what that leads into content creation and into that kind of perspective, because it's like okay, Rico's got a question, and this would be great for everybody here in chat. So for 6.0 new jobs, Fem Remso, Male Vieira, and what do you think is going to be the big hook for 6.0? Honestly, I think as difficult, and I can't imagine the amount of work and stress that they're crushing right now. Like an 8th Emerald Calamity, something where it's like so world changing, that it's just like kind of you do a double take. You're like, really? They did that? Yeah, dude. I get to talk to Larry a lot, but I wish he would post more content.
Yeah, for 6.0 new job, they would really miss out on putting in a healer of some sort.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on what it would be though.
I would love them to like casters need some work in my opinion. And I think it would be really cool to see a caster expansion in which that we got a freaking time mage. A time mage. But as a
Time mage
DPS.
healer.
No. Don't mess my time mage up with don't be classifying time mage as healer. No, but they could be like deep, like, you know, DPS and that kind of have that kind of level of support if necessary. And then I could see them also doing a healer. And then brings up the question, only your party worked the game, only your party finder didn't show up. I don't know, man. Like, it's under private. And what data center are you on, DJ?
That just freaked me out. I'm like, I got to add. What just happened?
Oh, you got did you get an ad on the YouTube thing?
That threw me.
Oh, the sound? Yeah, I don't know why it blasts through also as my mic. Like, it's, I don't know. Let's see here. It's the meme sounds thing.
Dude, I had to look at my phone and make sure like that YouTube was like closed. I wasn't getting an ad screwing up the stream. I was like, oh my
man.
God.
Oh, dude. Like, yeah, I'm not, like,
Not.
somebody was saying, like, you know, like, sometimes, like, I don't know, for me, this is more, like, I view this as more just, like, a kind of a community game night. Let's see here. So, in that regards, like, all right, somebody's got some, as long as, if it's just overly disruptive. As somebody who has kids, like, I'm used to just, like, high levels of just, like, random sounds that don't seem to end.
For bro.
All right, we're gonna go and we're gonna go and queue up, and we'll see if we can't pick up DJ or somebody, another healer, after this. Let's see here, leveling.
What?
I'm in the only chat channel that is even available for me to see. Do not show up in Discord as a full member. Let me check. Let's see here. Nope. Nope. You need to check channel rules. Click the member reaction to have it updated.
Oh, that explains why Shadow isn't working for me.
I need a PC.
All right, and commence. The if you have the internet, I would recommend checking out obviously Shadow PC. We have a link, and we have kind of an agreement with them, which is great. But it works real well for me. In fact, some guy was saying he does have a gaming PC, but he even likes using Shadow, so that when he goes like all of a sudden all of his PCs became high-end gaming PCs because of it. So it wasn't like, oh man, like I have a really awesome gaming PC and I wish I could play over in like other rooms. And that kind of opened it up for him. And I was like, oh, cool. That's what I do. I'm like, we have a computer downstairs. So I'm like, all right, like, yeah, I'll just boot up Shadow and continue my my gameplay. Let's see here. Eat some food. Direct hit, vitality, determination. I'll take it. And
Food would be a good idea.
Michael Rivers! Michael! Your opinions
definitely food.
matter to me. How you been, dude? Doing the free login campaign and regretting it, the game is made worse, and the soul crystal is made pointless. Now that should, yeah, dude, the tanking stuff is so just like, all right, like, okay, and the healing, ugh. Yeah, I don't think I have good news for like if you're looking for kind of like the challenge is built for like ultimate and more, but yeah, but. Good news though, like on the 2020 front, it looks like there's going to be a lot of sandbox style games on their horizon, so you might have some good options to check out more of the game. You got to think of it, Michael, as a story, as a Final Fantasy game first, and then an MMO. And so it's just the way it is, Because like honestly, like it's to the point where I'm like I wouldn't be surprised if they took away the ability to change. Your class. Like at some point, like there's not a lot of main value in it anymore. Because before, like you had your kind of the the subclassing, and then you had the kind of level the other jobs, and now you don't have that, and that's more than fine. Like it's streamlined. I'm not I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying like I'm actually capped on my weekly tomes. For all of the jobs, as opposed to like if I just said like if I did multiple characters, like I actually would be capped per role, and that's where I was like when I started thinking about like that, I was like, all right, like I wonder if they'll change that at some point, because I do not feel like doing the story multiple times. For as good as it is, like that's just not how I play the game.
Quit following me.
I almost quit during ARR, and every video I saw, you gotta make it to Heavensward. You gotta make it to Heavensward.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm about to quit this game.
It's difficult because it's also not the current content too. So when you think about like that perspective, it's I can easily understand that mindset. And there's so many people who are just like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I didn't quit. And there's so many people who are like, I just couldn't get past level 30. And then I go look at their profile and they're like, they got 18 level 30s. You're like just go, man. Like just go. You're running a marathon, and every time you get to like the halfway point, you go and you're like, time to start over. I'm like, no.
Why do I feel that I am not holding aggro? Like, what in God's name?
Do you have your tank stance on?
Yeah, he's got tank stance on.
Well,
so it's not just me, right? Like, I feel like I'm not holding aggro whatsoever.
I'm just that much of a badass.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Well, it's not just
Look at
you,
my
though,
samurai.
Brian,
Oh yeah, I know, that's true.
because
Did you dance partner me?
not high enough level for dance partner.
Okay.
Nope.
I love that dance partner ability. Hey Kurt, how's it going? He says, hello noob here. Can you still play the Monster Hunter event? Yes. You can still play the Monster Hunter event. That's actually what we're going to be working on tonight. If I can hit my level cap. And
You gonna go in as a Sam?
I don't know. Like in my mind I would rather go as a ranged.
Okay.
Just so that I can have more movement as he kind of moves about the level.
Right.
Yeah, I love doing that fight as a dancer. It just makes it so beautiful.
Yeah, if I can get my dancer level high enough, then, you know, sure.
Oh, dude, after I leveled Paladin, that was the next thing I leveled.
No.
It's just so interesting.
I was not paying attention. I was like, I can take this hit. Oh, that's the Devourers.
Oh, you got eated.
I did. I was like, I can take this hit. And then I was like, no, I cannot. That's the eating. He
I
ate
got
me.
one.
Oh, y'all are doing the Hornets?
Yeah, I usually get the Hornets.
Fascinating. I don't remember a time where we didn't just burn them.
I don't know. Most of my
I've never been that lucky to just burn them. It's never.
I'm judging you both. I'm an elitist snob.
Oh Lord, here we go.
It's like,
look,
geez,
man, I only got
guys.
4 months. I've only been subscribed for 6 months, but literally been playing for 4. You know,
Yeah.
I'm nervous. You're like my controller sensei, and I'm like, this dude is about to
Dude,
judge the
don't
hell
gotta
out
be
of me.
nervous, man. You don't gotta be nervous at all. Like I am flesh and blood. Just another guy who likes video games and really enjoys making videos, and hopefully people like. It's so weird how I play games now. Like as an adult, like it's all about efficiency, and it's I played some Secret of Mana with Maddie, and she was wanting to explore, do all these things, and I was like, oh yeah, that's what it's like when you have like all this time to play a game. You can't. I'm like, no, we gotta go. We gotta do this. So just relax, man. Have some fun. Like that's what it's about. But yeah, it's. I feel
By the
weird
way-
when people say like they're like, oh yeah, okay.
Dude, it's like content creating isn't new to me. I've just never blown up like you. So yeah.
Oh, what kind of videos do you make?
For a while I was on Twitch, dude. I was heavy on Fortnite, but
What do you
PS4
like
can
about
only go
Fortnite?
so
Because
far.
I do like Battle Royale. Like Battle Royale is like I really enjoy the game type. I just don't have a lot of time to kind of invest in it. I was like, all right.
to be honest, it's like the stuff that I like about Fortnite is what turns other people away, and they're like, oh, it's for 12-year-olds, and it's like, dude, there's such a high skill gap in Fortnite. That is not for kids. That is so not for kids. But it's like for me, it's since I'm mainly a PS4 player, and I had a big interest in PUBG and like H1Z1 and whatnot.
Yeah.
But PS4 didn't have that.
Right.
So the first battle royale for us was Fortnite.
Do you think?
So
I got a theory. I've had a working theory, and and I'd be curious as your thoughts. Do you think Fortnite's success had anything to do with like how the algorithm shifted due to the apocalypses that like the system had gone under? Because like when you play PUBG and all that, like it's a little bit more kind of gritty and violent, or was it just? Do you feel like it's just a fundamentally better polished game?
I think whenever the devs over at Epic aren't trying to add too much to the game, it runs pretty smooth. What I like, and then when finally the whole crossplay thing happened, it's good. It's good on a sense.
So game changing.
It's good on a sense that it's cool that you can play with your friends on different platforms. But what they did with this whole Chapter 2 thing is forcing us to play with PC players.
Oh, yeah?
And that's what's really diminishing it for the console players. Like, on console, it doesn't matter how good you are.
Right.
You're going to suffer due to the equipment. Like, dude, my internet is 500 over 500, but my ping in Fortnite is in the 50s.
Yeah.
You know, so, and that's the same thing I had when it was 150 over 150. So the equipment, it's what's holding me up. But like to me, I guess the build gimmick to me is what really kind of put in the challenging for the skill. Dude, you know, to build, edit, shoot, and try to kill somebody, and deal with Bloom. It's like, you know what? It's a game that literally has a skill gap.
The skill gap for me was the building. Hands down. Like, that's what, like, because that adds so much life. And then I go see, like, watching, like, Ninja and these other, like, professional players play, and I'm like, holy crap. Like, they're not even shooting.
Like, to be real honest, dude, like, I'm Call of Duty, like, it's like I was never a big PvP person. I was always like, you know, the campaign. I like the story. That's me.
Yeah.
And Fortnite is the one game outside of Destiny 1 that made me enjoy PvP.
Okay.
So when it started, you know, me and my buddy got curious about Fortnite Save the World. The gimmick was fun.
Yeah.
And so you know, before Fortnite had seasons, because I love all these OGs who like, oh, I've been around since season 1. Technically, the first season was season 2. Fortnite never had a season 1. Let's get that straight and on the record.
Let's just settle this right now.
Yeah, let's get that straight and on the record. But, you know, like, when they started selling battle passes, I didn't see the need to get one, so I missed out on some, like, very early rare skins. But all that aside, like, for all of us who enjoyed playing Save the World and in the early days of Fortnite, we knew how to build.
Yeah.
So when we would go over to Battle Royale, we would use that. The gimmick was great. And then, you know, as the game progressed, it became more challenging, and it was like, okay, now I got to change up the way I play. Now I got to change up how I do this. And it was fun until you forced me to play with a PC player who is running almost, you know, even the lowest, you know, budget gaming PC.
The lowest thing, but yeah.
Budget gaming, he's going to outdo me every time. Like, I've literally watched myself play. I've seen some of my past recordings, and I'm like, I wouldn't say I'm, you know, like pro level type dude. But if I had a PC, I believe just my Fortnite skill alone would have had my channel growing if I had not been on PS4.
Yeah.
Is Fortnite on exit lag?
It should be. That would be weird if it wasn't. I as a non-Fortnite player, like, I have no idea.
My bad. You asked a very personal question there.
No, it's fine. No, it's interesting to me because it's always interesting, especially from a content creation perspective, how other people perceive, like, the channel, the content that they're working on, and more. And so you were talking about streaming. Personally, like, I see streaming as a very dangerous thing. Like, it just, like, if somebody was saying, like, if my kid wanted to, like, I want to be a streamer, and I was going to give them advice, I'd be like, be a YouTuber first. Like, you know, like, do you like vacate? Do you want to take a day off? You know, like, because I just don't see how, like, from that perspective, what I see in that industry, and there's obviously exceptions to the rule. I see young, attractive individuals who either have no life outside the content or are dangerously close to burning out.
Chili is saying that yeah, it is on exit lag.
Sweet.
You know, seriously feel like I am not holding aggro. Like, what is going on?
Just keep doing your paladin. Just keep doing your, like, circle slash, you know.
Yeah, keep doing your AoE until you gain everything, I guess.
Because I'm in the green, so it's not me.
I think it might... Who's our healer? Our healer's our random person, right?
Yeah.
I think it might be her, because she keeps doing the regen. And
Yeah,
the
that's
regen
why.
is gonna take aggro right off of you. Like, you have to pull first before they regen.
Oh yeah, they got regen on everybody.
Yeah.
They're making you
Yeah,
work,
so-
man. They're just trying to make it interesting for you.
making me work for my money.
Gotta make, yeah, it's time, pay up. Pay to play.
Hey, I will say this though. Best thing I ever did was name my character Lena Luthor. Because some of the jokes that have happened while we're sitting here waiting on, Gaius to do all his talking during the roulette.
Yeah.
I start getting questions from Supergirl from the Supergirl show. I got people like, oh, are you evil this season? I'm like, what? No, I'm not evil. So should we trust you? I'm like, never trust a Luthor. What is wrong with you?
Never trust a Luthor.
I'm
That's
like,
funny.
dude,
That's
like
so
the jokes I managed to pull off with it, they're to me they're freaking epic. But then again, I'm a dad. I find myself funny anyway.
Oh yeah, dad jokes are the best jokes.
What?
Oh, that's why it looked funny to me.
But in terms of you saying about like the streamers, like when your sub count is less than 30, and even I'm gonna say if your sub count's between 30 to 100,
Yeah.
3 to 4 times a week is a good streaming schedule because it helps you at least maintain your crowd, make your people miss you. I think the only I got times where I go through dry spells of absolutely no work and then I'm on Final Fantasy all day.
Yeah.
Like it's my new favorite game and I wonder why in God's name I didn't pick this up back when like
Dude, I'm
PS3
so glad you
was a thing.
checked it out. You finally checked it out.
I've always been a Final Fantasy
that
fan. I've
machine?
played every game. Same thing with Assassin's Creed.
That's what brought me into Final Fantasy XI. Like it's like I was like, oh, it's it's like, oh man, this is amazing. So it was like, yeah, like I've always been a Final Fantasy fan, and that's kind of one of the things that I think is the real big draw for me, first and foremost.
Yeah.
And this game delivers it as a Final Fantasy game, and then it's an MMO as well. This is everything I want.
Well, see, and that was the thing. I've never done MMO. I've done a regular RPG. So
Yeah.
it's just like I'm like, and then I gotta pay for the game, and I didn't know I had to pay
I
for
don't
the
have the
sub.
backup.
And then I was like, why would I do that?
Why was my spend?
So in that aspect, I was just like, why?
Well,
Why
the
would I do
submodel is oh no, our healer's down. The submodel is so much more the fair
nothing I can
model,
do
and
about
it's
it.
unfortunate that it's been so fundamentally rejected by gamers. Because then every time somebody complains about microtransaction this and like, eat greedy this company that, I'm like, you guys didn't want to pay for it. And it really can frustrate me because it's like, if we paid for it, it's the same concept with like news media. It's like, we want our news media free, and then we're gonna complain that they're gonna try to just do whatever they can to get us to click on it, and so you have this sense like, okay, like, it's like if we're not gonna be willing to pay for our content, then the content's going to find a way to make money, and then we're gonna be mad at that. So it is intimidating for people to come into a subscription-based game, hands down. It's like it is an intimidation because it's like it's asking a lot of somebody, and I'm wondering if we'll see that ultimately change over time. Like that's where I think in things like Game Pass, where it's more than one game are bundled, might end up being kind of tank's down.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think our healer just took the meteor
Yep, they did.
and stood there with it.
Oh god, get out of that, Brian.
So no, and I tried the
no.
free ones. I tried the free MMOs on the PlayStation Store, and they look really cool, but the stories weren't intriguing. Then, and like I said, I'm a Final Fantasy fan. I love how they tell stories.
I think Final Fantasy XI is a better MMO. So Michael's saying that like Michael doesn't like 14 in the direction that's gone in, and he's not alone. Like this is not a rare opinion by like an individual. Final Fantasy XI is a better MMO because it's actually more of an MMO. Final Fantasy XIV is not an MMO; it's a Final Fantasy game, but then it fits into this on top of an MMO, and that's essentially you get the multiplayer, the MMO aspects. They're starting to weave them in now, like with Rebuilding of Ishgard, kind of allowing you to take place at level 20 and level 60. So it's like to unlock, there's a level 60 component to it, and then there's a level 20 component to it. So there are these like weaving in of the past in which they're making a more multiplayer and more survive together or die alone concepts, and that's the Ishgard rebuilding. But yeah, like the people who are frustrated at 14, I think it's because it's not what they want it to be, and that's that's for right or wrong. It's just the way, unfortunately, it is. Like, we're not the development team behind it.
Oh, please don't regen me again. Please don't regen it again. No, don't do that, sweetie. Please don't do that.
Just stand here until it wears off and then
just wear it off and then go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I will say this, and hopefully Chris sees this later, but for all the elitist crafters out there, I'm so glad they changed it, because I was never gonna touch that.
Yeah, but they still need to get crafter. Okay, region's off. Go.
Run.
Don't wait. He's casting it.
I
know. No, go. Just go.
Me.
Just go. Don't worry about it. You got enough. You got enough power that you can hold hate. Just keep building it. Like, hate's nearly impossible to really rip off. So.
But I will say this, because I'm not lazy. There should be something that should separate it a little bit, because ever since the change is when I started touching it, and then I was like, man, I still haven't gotten my Harambe, and I need to be able to do bigger stuff. So then I started getting into my gatherers. Yeah. And then I was like, all right,
serves
cool.
as like the problem that they run into, especially from like the evolution of it. Please, healer, don't stand in that. The problem is that they introduced it, and they didn't introduce kind of the second chapter. And so then you're kind of wondering, like, because I was already 80, and I'm like, well, what am I doing? Like, okay, like, this isn't hard. Okay, like, I wish we had more of a player economy. Like, when I look at what separates and makes the MMO, it's the concept that, like beyond just surviving alone, because the game is built to play, like, you can do the story solo. You don't got to worry about nothing. It's like you're going to be able to complete the game and the story and go from there. Okay, cool. But then our economy is really locked down tight. Like, there's stuff that drops from dungeons. It's not tradable crap. There's like, I wish there was more of a player economy, and there is a part of it, but most of that's all been regulated to the glamour, and like, I've made no allusions to it. Whenever I hear glamour is the true end game, that breaks my heart, because that is so just disappointing.
And I can agree with that sentiment, but some of the stuff that also needs to be reworked is the recipes. Like, got recipes with stuff that, like, we don't need. And then for those who want to get out of the ARR stuff, you made it impossible to get demi materia. So then now I got to go server jumping looking for the cheapest price.
Right, exactly.
So it's like, dude. But then again, over here on Siren, I think people have lost their minds on the market board. People are selling Uraeus coats for 500,000 gil. Do you understand? I could run that dungeon solo and get the freaking, skin to me. I started undercutting everybody by 30,000 gil just because I thought it was stupid. Like, I made like 50 of them and undercut all of it by 30,000 gil. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Well, and
dude,
Bomb, I'm going to jump in one second. Like, and Bomb's saying that, like, true end game of 14 is the fashion OFC. And it's that, it's not just with 14. Like, it's a lot of the online games that we've kind of seen the updates happen over the last decade. A lot, like, even with Warframe, they say the fashion frame is the end game. Even with, Phantasy Star Online 2. Like, there is a lot of emphasis on fashion. And that's not a bad thing. That is a game that people really want, and they enjoy. And I'm not advocating for that to go away. I'm advocating it for it to be tempered or balanced alongside, like, other systems. And for me, where I really enjoyed 11 was the subtle game that happened behind the scenes. And it was the conquest system. Like, I loved that system because it just basically put everybody from your, like, let's say Grand Company, to translate it to 14 terms. Your Grand Company is patrolling the zones, and at the end of the week, certain Grand Companies did better in certain zones, and if you had no presence, nobody was working in that zone at all, then like the Empire takes it back over or something like that. And it just kind of gave everybody, we're all working towards this, but then we're also having a little, it's not PvP in the sense that people worry about PvP with 14, like with the I'm actually fighting another player. It's asynchronous PvP in which that a leaderboard style system, we control this system. This is a little bit on the bragging right side of it. Twin adders for the win, like boom. That kind of concept was something that like with the rebuilding of Ishgard, unites everybody and brings it into that kind of weekly mindset. My personal wish list for 2020 is actually pretty short. With going down to one dungeon, I'm thrilled that they're making that decision. And I know that probably wasn't easy because you look at a continual chart in content and it seems to be getting somewhat leaner and more will spread out. That's fine. We get in ultimates and things that we didn't get in ARR. But I hope that they look at like the Nightfall, which is that weekly reset of a dungeon, and they have this massive amount of dungeons, and they just like every week, here's a new dungeon, it's going to be challenging, and the only way they can do that is by allocating the resources to get that thing done. Anyway, that's just no, chili fashion is not the end game. All right, so that's we're halfway there. Go ahead.
I still say that the next crafter that they're gonna put in is a brewmaster.
A brewmaster, that'd be cool. All right, we're gonna do a recruit. We're gonna do a 50, 60, 70 for the XP. Party Finder is up on Aether, so if you guys want to come, what's up?
I thought we just did the 50.
We did the leveling. That was a leveling.
Oh, that was a leveling.
Yeah. Let's see, what are the sound effects? I wasn't able to load up all of them on the board. What do we got? Barats. Let's see here.
Well, while we're dungeon running, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue practicing my gunbreaker then.
Oh, I
Because
see.
I don't need to use my paladin.
That would have been. I need to get that one on the board somewhere because that like for treasure chests and stuff. That's fantastic. And boop. And
Get rid of that.
Zelda. Cool. Perfect. And updated. Crystal Life for you. Sorry, Nick.
I'm not gonna lie though, am I the only one who thinks that Square Enix asked a lot for some of these achievements? Or I guess that's just my point of view coming into the game last year.
Yeah.
Kill 2,000 what? Kill 3,000 what? Jesus! What is wrong with you people?
It's interesting because it's always I gotta always remember that people who are joining in the last year, it's like, oh, when you go look at your character page, you're like, yeah, that's like billions of experience that they're asking you to gain. It's like, get to work. Now I'm sitting here going I wish XP had a point after I hit cap.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. It's like, oh gosh, glamour it up. Just give me a little box of something.
Waterfall it through the rest of the roll, you know what I mean?
I
just waterfall it down to my Marauder and my my Dark Knight, the two that I don't use.
That's kind of where I start to wonder about how if they were ever able to really bring in a radical change, and it would be the sub job system. And the sub job system would then allow us to do something like that. But it would how this is designed, I don't it'd be akin to completely changing the entire system. And then but I was in Phantasy Star Online 2, you can have a subclass, and your subclass gets experience while you're leveling. And I'm like, this is fantastic. What do I also want?
Perfect.
What do I want to level on? And then it impacts my main job. So it's obviously there's the meta. Okay, you want to if you're going for this is what you want. If you're going for this is what you want. There'll always be a meta. But and it shows in 14. There's a meta. It's you can simplify the classes all into every white mage is a white mage. Every tank is a tank, and there's still a meta. So it's you just can't have to worry about it. I just wish over jump potions, because like a lot of people fault jump potions as a problem, and they aren't. They're a tool, and people look at them like they're wrong, and it's like, I think it's a good player can use a jump potion and be just fine. A bad player can use a jump potion and they'll still be bad. I know people who've leveled through the game and still don't know how to play the game, and they don't know how to play their class because the solo story doesn't teach you any of that. Like people continue to make the argument that the game itself, like, oh, you just by playing through the story, you're going to come out the other end and know how to play your job. It assumes that the player actually cares about like learning the class. You know, it's like,
I mean, I do.
Right, but the game isn't going like playing as a white mage through the story doesn't have you healing and keeping everybody alive all the time. It has like, okay, like there's no, I bet that white mage we just played with, like there's no detrimental impact for them casting Regen on people. But then they go into a multiplayer component of it and it's like, wait, the rules have changed.
True.
Yes.
I'm
not worried about it. The game is the way it is. The game is what it is. It's not going to be like everything I wished it could be, but it is something that I think is incredibly important, and everybody's going to kind of engage with it differently. And that's just the way it is. Like, you know, it's art in that way.
Okay, so what I'm about to say is going to sound kind of brown nosy, but it's really not.
Okay.
If it wasn't for your controller guide for the white mage and learning how to, you know, doing the targeting macro, that helped me learn how to be a white mage.
Oh, good.
Because it's like because control, I'm used to controller. Keyboard and mouse is not my thing. So I was so terrified of people dying on me that I left it that way. I mean, I still leave it that way for like when things get intense, but for the most part now I target myself. You know what I mean? I do things myself. I'll like use the buttons to run down the list if people need to be healed. So you just kind of learn Medica to everything and keep moving. Yeah. But like if it wasn't for the controller guide and knowing how to do the targeting macro, if it wasn't for that, I would have never learned how to be a white mage. I was never going to touch healer. Now,
that is such a really good thing to hear.
It's scaring the hell out of me.
When I touched Astrologian on the media tour, I looked over at Chris. I go, "This is such crap." Like I was so disappointed in it, and I was like, I don't want to make a video about it because people are just gonna rip. You know, they're like gonna be like, "Oh, you know, you're just hating on it." I'm like, I just don't enjoy it. And now everybody's voted for me to level it. So here we go.
I voted for you to level it too. Trust that.
I'm like, so many people did. So many people did. What's to teach? What's to teach? Like the cards all pretty much do the same thing with like a rare exception. It was like when people were talking about homogenization, like that in my mind was something where I was like, I felt like they took a lot of its flavor, especially when you start talking about like it's time magic. Anyway, sorry. I was not happy about Astrologian, and I was like, okay. And that's when Chris and I did the draft. I was like, I'm not pulling that one. and then he hasn't released any of his like guides yet, and I was like, well,
I guess I just screwed
you got
myself.
Destroyed, dude.
Yeah, I so did that. That's so my fault. I thought I still had my paladin.
Remember, oh yeah, you're on your gunbreaker now. Yeah, remember that we got also random healer, the not voice.
Oh, that's so true. All right, so I'm gonna do like medium pulls. Listen, you understand, like when I started playing, I'm like, okay, I'm looking at all like the starter class jobs. Someone should have explained to me that a starter class job was a role. And then I had to start looking at guides for dungeons. I'm like, oh my god, tanking is a lot of responsibility. Whoever says it's not is lying.
Class I thought I was talking about with Phantasy Star, and they're called class in Phantasy Star, Michael. Because Phantasy Star 2 allows for subclassing.
Which is such a nice thing.
Oh, dude, it's Phantasy Star, dude. It's coming to the West. I'm so excited. It is
I did not hear that. That was funny.
Oh, I did actually curse, but I was just like, all right, like I have a thing now that I can pretend to curse.
It's got to get in there.
Speaking of which, like, I highly doubt that you saw my post on Discord and somebody answered part of it. But yeah, I'm still like trying to like learn how to maximize macros.
Yeah.
And I really want to just, because I heard you in one of your videos say something about that you had everything set up at the time for Summoner, for like it would completely like change your hotkeys and everything.
Yeah,
you
don't have to do that now. Like that's done by the game.
Oh yeah, I noticed. Like I was about to like tackle that, and then I'm like, wait, I'm working off old information. Brian needs to do something. But like, I want to write a macro for Blue Mage for like, you know, when I do, you know, DPS mimicry, like it'll automatically change to those skills. And
I wonder.
By the way,
I wonder if that's with Blue Mage. Like Blue Mage is a different beast. I haven't put much time into worrying about macros for them.
I know.
I mean, it's just switching skills. The only downside would be if you like misfire and it doesn't register. That's why I honestly would love, from a controller perspective, if they gave us the option for combos. You know, like we're like in World of Warcraft. I know I've committed a grave sin just by mentioning, "Thou game which shall not be named." Thou game which shall not be named.
Now I'm gonna have nightmares. Thanks.
They have this thing like with macros in that you can say, I want to do this, and then the next press I want to do this, and then the next press I want to do this. So you press the button and it changes the, you know, basically lets you to in a macro kind of build out your own combo. And what was really fascinating ultimately about it was then you could say that if I change target, I want it to start from the top. And I was like, oh.
So kind of like what they did with whenever you played through as Thancred in the story.
Yeah, exactly. And so they kind of did that with those characters, and I honestly would just love to see that kind of done. Because my fear is that without that, from a controller-supported perspective, because they're not going to just all of a sudden say, and we're dropping controller support because we've got too many skills. I could see that, like, yeah, they could actually bring in a lot more complexity, I think, with combos. You know, like, okay, and that could help kind of reduce some of the the buttons, while at the same time retaining some of the flavor. Just my thought. Like I really actually enjoy the combos of PvP, but I know somebody was like, "That's just win easy mode." It's like, no, it's not.
I'm still lost in PvP. I go in there to just get carried, and with them like completely now disregarding my grand company, I'm Maelstrom. Damn it! I am not trying to fight with no adders, and I am not trying to fight with nobody from Moldal.
When they said like they're reducing it to 4, I was like, all people are gonna do is just queue up and force them to be in the same in the same grand company. So it's like, okay, we're queuing as a 4 team for adder. And that way, our odds are better because most people are queuing for free as freelancers because they just want to play a match. Of course, then you're just getting rolled by a pre-made. Like, okay.
Yep.
The problem with it in my mind,
I was grinding for my horses.
The problem with it in my mind is that they need to fundamentally change how healing works in PvP, because when you do feast, most of feast is determined by who your healer is. Like, if you're gonna win, it's because like 90% of the time, your healer is the better healer. And when we went and did custom PvP, which I'm always game for a night of custom PvP if anybody's interested in it, we said no healing. And we had an incredible time. We also, like, strategies completely changed. And it was good. It was good fun. And so it's like, at the end of the day, I think that's essentially where you're like, yeah, make healers... Make them DPS. Like everybody's, like their role like the biggest thing that hurts PvP in my mind, because I really enjoy PvP. It's a great way to break up content between PvE patches and stuff like that. But it's the wait time. Like when you're trying to match, like let's just play a match. And
I forgot what to do with this guy.
Oh, we just kick get this, like you snowball some things, and then we kick the snowballs at him to interrupt his big move.
Yeah, snowball the little Spriggans.
All right, yeah, I know I have to
So
snowball
that needs
up.
to be at a snowball, or it creates a snowball. And then
Yeah,
there's
I
the
need him to look this way. There we go.
yeah, there's like the demon thing that you gotta kill or else he'll break your snowballs. The frostbound that just showed up.
Yep, there he goes.
I got him.
I don't know, man. When it comes to healers in PvP, I'm like, listen, healers are squishy in the game. They should not be tanks in PvP.
Well, that's the thing. Like they are. They're so hard to kill. And it's it's like, okay, well, I get that you don't want you want people to come and play a healer, but that's what it's just like. Just make them DPS. Like, let's just normalize this a little bit more. And people are like, oh, that's gonna ruin the flavor of the thing that no one's doing.
Yeah. No, I hate the fact that I can't burn somebody down. And look, ninjas are a problem, okay? You should not be able to come across the map and kill me and then sneak back to your side. That is a problem.
That sounds awesome.
Look, dude, when you play with people who know how to use ninjas in PvP, you can't look away. It's a freaking work of art. And you can tell who's doing keyboard and mouse with it too, because some of their moves you can't do that fast with a controller.
I don't know. I'd like to challenge myself to it.
Hey, you're more than welcome to it, because I know that there's no way that in I can use ninja in PvE, but there's no way that in PvP I am gonna slide across that map, murder somebody out of thin air, and come back to the other side without a scratch on me.
Yeah.
I will say this though, I do have to thank content creators, because when I do get bored and go to PvE, I level everything up passively. Go in with a job you don't use and switch to dancer when I'm in there. Oh, dude, it's the only thing I know how to use in PvP. Dancer, that's it.
Let me catch up on some of this chat here. Let's see here. I need to give us more versatility with macros. I've gone through 2 controllers this year, smashing buttons. Oh man, what controllers are you using? So much AoE.
Right?
There you go. Let's see here, and then I
use
played a
keyboard
4.
and mouse.
Jatham says I played a 4-man group today on all warrior 16-second stuns, all using home gang. Oh, that sounds so funny. That sounds so funny.
Is
and
that
then
fighting Rathalos?
it sounds like they were doing a I'm assuming PvP as a part of that conversation, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
And then Athena TV, finding a proper balance between healers and DPS and PvP. It's a never-ending story. This is true.
Seriously.
Never-ending story.
Dude, I love that movie.
Never-ending story.
Oh my god, man. I love the meme that says, okay, so when did your trauma first start? And then they show like they show like the end of the of Never Ending Story. I was like, oh god, yeah. Definitely.
Falcor, the luck dragon.
Dude,
I was like half asleep or something like that, and I don't know why my wife woke me up. She's like, you know who this is? And she shows me a picture of Falcor, and she's like, and I don't remember any of this. And she's like, yeah, you just looked at it and said, that's Falcor, the luck dragon. I'm like, oh, just having I'm pocketing all the Never-Ending Story factoids just in my head as an adult, just randomly summoned in the middle of the night.
My daughter and I watched it the other night, and she bawled whenever Artax is stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Sadness.
Yep, that's the trauma right there.
Like, yeah.
Dude, I just got my kids to start watching anime, and I almost thought I wasn't gonna make the party, because I'm like, how do I convince my kids to go to sleep and stop watching?
If you figure out how to convince kids to go to sleep, you got to write a book or something. Because I figured out how to convince my kids that it's time to sleep. Like as an adult, like it makes so much sense. Like I would kill for a nap. You mean I can sleep in the middle of the day? Ah, how can I get that job?
Is Maddie in
Listen,
preschool at all yet?
Yeah, no, Maddie's in kindergarten.
Oh.
And Annie will probably start in Mother's Day out next year.
Okay. Yeah, I found like my daughter's in first grade now, and like she has a hard bedtime at 9 o'clock, and she'll go right to bed at 9, and no fuss, no nothing, every day.
Does she get up in time for school?
Weekends. Oh yeah,
Damn.
she's usually up at like 7 o'clock, something like that. She has her own alarm that she sets every night.
Cheers, mate.
for real, dude. Like, listen, my kid, at least hers is 9. My kid's is 8:30, and since they live with their mom, I've had them since like Christmas Day, the end of Christmas Day, and I got them until Sunday. So whenever they're with me, it's what they don't get to do at home.
Yeah.
So, like, my girlfriend will be like, "Babe, it's 8:30. Put the kids to sleep." I'm like, "That's what they do at their house. At Dad's house, they're up until midnight or until Naruto is staring at them asleep on the couch. Other than that, I got nothing to say." I'm like, I'm over here paying for subscriptions on Xbox and PlayStation, and their mom doesn't even let them use it during the week. I'm like, why am I spending my money? No, they come here. Which I want to do, Daddy, let's play Fortnite. All right, we're going to play Fortnite. Daddy, can I play Gears of War? And I'm like, oh, you're 8 and you're 6. Yeah, I'll let your mom deal with it. Let's go.
Do you turn off like the mature and the blood and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, I turn off the blood and all that. But when it doesn't matter. When your 6-year-old is like, I can chainsaw him, and then that's all he starts doing. As a parent, I get worried.
Yeah.
I get worried.
I'm not somebody who's actually more concerned about violence. It's just like, all right, like it is what it is. It's just like, let's understand the concept of it, and then I monitor it aggressively. But we've so for me and Maddie, we've just been starting to watch Scooby-Doo. So they have like a new thing on Netflix, and I don't know how like new it is, but you can tell it's like made within maybe the last 10 years, and I don't know if that's
it's not the original.
Definitely not,
it's not the original.
but we're really loving it. Like, I am really loving it. And so we've been, her and I have been like at night before as long as she does she gets ready for bed and all those things. Like, yeah, like let's sit down on the couch, cuddle up, and watch the Scooby-Doo. And it's been a lot of fun. And so she was playing Scooby-Doo with her friends today. So she's like, all right, I'm gonna be like, she's assigning characters, and ultimately the game was, we jump on somebody like that. I guess they have to set a trap for the ghost. I don't know where it was going, but that's just where it ended. And it was just making me laugh. It was so funny. Like I love Gears of War 5. Like Gears of War 5 is like between Shadowbringers and Gears, depending on my mood. Like it was definitely my game of the year for 2019. Like it was just so good. It captivated an entire month. Like you guys, like Brian hasn't released a 14 video in all of September. There was a reason.
I'm so not gonna lie, dude. Like, I went to PlayStation after I got the Red Ring of Death, and so I was mad, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to PS3 because I don't have to pay to be online.
Right.
But when you look at what Xbox offers compared to Play,
wow.
Oh my God, I haven't been in here in forever.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Bliss.
Oh my God, action button. Okay, I have it.
There we
Ryan,
go.
you're my
Welcome
dance
to my
partner.
cruise.
All right, dance partner.
Dance partner. Will you be my dance partner?
Yes, absolutely. Open your hearts to me.
But I guess where I was going with that is like I kind of can't wait for them to. No, I'd have to buy a copy for Xbox. Never mind. Nope.
No,
I will
Game
keep the
Pass
PlayStation.
is so strong, dude. I want to see them bring more. I honestly, I was like, just bring it to PlayStation. Just like, let's just get away from this first party stuff. You can make it timed. I don't care. But like, when you go look at the last decade of games, third party games have dominated. They dominated mindshare. They've dominated game time. They've dominated like growth. And it's because you can have these communities that can grow over the game. It's like, she's facing here. Let me get the heck out of here.
Y'all are just gonna get me yeeted off the platform. We just started. You're gonna get me yeeted.
Hey, yeet.
Yeet.
Skeet.
But nah, man, like when you compare how they did their Ultimate Game Pass now, and you know, almost every game that comes out ends up in the Game Pass stores, so you don't really have to buy the game. Like, it's just Xbox offers so much more, and it's like
they have to because they have to compete, and that's the beauty of competition, and that's why I'm so glad that Sony had such a strong PlayStation year, generation, because it really forced Microsoft to go and say, like, what are we doing, you know?
Yeah.
And I hope that Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony are all super strong, because that's like if a strong Microsoft exists, Sony fans are going to benefit. If a strong Sony exists, Microsoft fans are going to benefit. Like, it's like, you know, like that's just the nature of it. It's so freaking cool. Hey, Julian!
Okay,
thanks for coming and hanging out.
What's going on here? There it is.
Yeah, get your thing. We're gonna dance.
I was like, why is it
We're gonna
not
dance.
activating?
Oh, she gonna do it? She gonna do it? We're gonna dance? Here we go.
what to do with
that
that big
boom,
fat
that
butt.
butt.
Wiggle,
Wiggle,
wiggle.
wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. That's perfect for this.
That was perfect.
Wiggle.
That was perfect.
We're gonna do it
You
again.
know what to
Do with that big fat butt. Bring me into your bosom.
Yes.
Wiggle.
God,
Wiggle. All right.
we're such children.
Oh, dude. You gotta
Dude, you
be
don't ever
young. You
grow
gotta
up.
be young at heart, dude.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think the funniest thing my mom ever said my entire life was, "Oh, you'll grow out of video games." I turned 38 this year, lady.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
This year, 6 months away. Don't do that to me, Brian. Don't do that to me.
Oh, okay. I thought you said, yeah, I turned 30. I got you. I was like,
No.
oh, shoot. Like, this year's been pretty
I got
short.
yeeted.
So yeah, I was gonna say somebody lost it.
So many. A Hound of
Everybody
Beauty. Did we lose both our tanks? We did.
Oh, our whole team's
Oh, that's
gone.
fine.
We got wiped.
No, healer's up.
Okay, cool.
Oh, she got me. Good morning, Magoo. Just joined at the right time. Absolutely.
Just watch you get headshotted.
Leland, what's going on, dude? Yeah, dude. That's how I roll. Songs to the mind. I gotta get some more clips.
Oh,
Can
there I
we?
go.
No, we don't have LB3. We get some raises up.
If they raise,
We'll
tanks,
find out.
They might not have swift cast.
Swiftcast. Okay, there it is. I'm up.
There's a swift cast, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, now you want to talk about wipe? Really? Why raise me? Why make this man waste his time? One tank, one healer. Let's do this.
yeah, but Nintendo's either about to start paying Microsoft or they're going to start paying Google, if they, just like they pay Apple. So it's only a matter of time, Sean. Reset. I think the Switch is probably the best piece of hardware they've made in a long time, and it's light years away from what it should be. So hopefully we can see. Well, as we look over into the future of what's about to befall, like gaming is about to get really good. The technology is just gonna really propel it to the next level, and with Nintendo, and they're already doing this in Japan with cloud, they'll ultimately have they won't need more powerful hardware. They're just gonna have it to where you can have a more powerful internet. And that's gonna be pretty exciting to see.
Why?
Now the question is, who do they partner with?
Do you? Never mind.
I'm gonna need Sony to step up this VR they got going, cause I enjoy my VR games, but I don't like that everything is scary. I don't do horror. I don't do horror movies, and I don't like giving myself nightmares.
I do not either, man.
I'm gonna need them to step up the VR game support, because that's actually worth it.
VR is pretty cool. I struggle with finding the time because it's with little kids, oh, let me put this headset on, so because I can't. That's one of the things that propelled me into making content. I was like, well, I guess I'll start watching YouTubers with my headphones on and not around my kids. And then it's well, maybe I'll just not curse and make videos, and people didn't like that. I was like, okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow, did this game really do that to me? You jackass.
Oh, that's so funny.
Like I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't target her, and then like I had to completely remove the camera from being where it was before it allowed me to target her.
She's doing her thing.
Rest your weary
Oh, snap.
soul.
I need a
Rest
bubble. I need a
your
bubble.
weary
Bubble.
souls. Rest your
There
weary
it is.
souls.
Go pick
What's
up
going on,
another
your
bubble.
mother's onion? Yeah, well, I have Spectrum, so like Comcast, the internet. Gosh, we got to get some better. The government needs to step in and just slap some people around and be like, "Yo, all right, with that big fat butt, wiggle, 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 wiggle."
Ladies and gentlemen, a content creator that is not an elitist. You're seeing him.
Nah, I'm sure I'm elitist in some ways.
Oh yeah, you're definitely an elitist because you didn't read one of my comments.
Yeah, probably.
What that parsing thing?
Which one? Oh, on authors.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad you didn't read that. I literally wrote a paragraph. I was pissed about that video.
I'm about to find that comment now.
Oh, dude, it's an essay. You don't want to look at that.
I try to look at everything. That is the biggest thing about like not wanting to grow, which is like the opposite.
I
of
will
what
summarize
YouTubers
it for
probably
you.
want. Yeah, please.
I'm like, I'll summarize it for you. Honestly, I think his suspension was light, and I think it was deserved, and it should have been 30 days.
10 days seems
I'm
like
sorry.
a weird sound. 10 days seemed like a weird number.
Do not your souls wait.
I'm wondering if
10 days.
Well, it's a fine number if that's what, and that's why you got to have the policies defined. You can't sit here and just like, oh, so like that's where when you look at all the frustration that's. Oh, I'm in the front. There we go. All the frustration that people have with like Twitch and like any kind of like outburst. It's that there's so much vagueness and there's no defined technical punishment. So then all of a sudden it's like, oh, like that's the only reason why they didn't get banned was because of X, Y, and Z. And it's like this is what the punishment is. And I know Square Enix just recently updated their terms, so I was just like, all right, 10 days. That's it.
like,
I'm betting
and-
it's just
and-
in line with what they've got. I hope it is, because if it's, let's say the ban should have been 30 and that's what they have in the policy, and then they didn't do that and they said, oh, because he's a streamer, we're only giving him 10. That's where I would get really frustrated.
Nah, it's like, well, you know, one thing I didn't realize this until I saw a video of it. Once you make affiliate status on Twitch, you are technically beholden to only stream to Twitch. I was like, what?
You can your content on it has to stay on it for 24. You can stream, like we're stream on other platforms, but we can't multi-stream.
Which is
anymore.
stupid, especially for small people like me.
It's for small people. That's where I think the affiliate thing is more hurts than anything, in my opinion. But they've been doing some things like with ads now, so like there's some value in us actually streaming over on Twitch.
I mean, everybody's like, you know, Twitch, make sure, whatever. I'm like, look, I really just need to get a capture card because I want to stream to D Live. I don't care about anyone else. I want to stream to D Live.
That's where you PewDiePie goes, right?
Yeah, that's where PewDiePie went to, but like, I'm not a fan of PewDiePie, so I only heard of it because they made such a big deal out of it. And me and my brother, we, you know what I'm saying, we deal with crypto. We mess with that. So, you know what I mean? So the fact that they use that encryption and you make it worth it for the viewer to interact with you because everyone's getting some kind of point for the interaction, including the streamer, the viewer, the chatter, you make it worth coming to people's channels. You know what I mean?
Interesting. Yeah, like it'd be really like, yeah, multi-streaming I think would be more preferred for the platforms. I think that's where you need a strong, like you need D-Live to be strong, you need Mixer to be strong, you need these people to be strong, so all of a sudden like the content creators start having more power.
Options.
Yeah, because it's the lack of options, and that right now that's why Ninja's move is so much more profound than anything, because it starts to, and you're starting to see people compete for those, basically those assets that mind share that, and it's, yeah, I'm utterly fascinated, and I know I probably, that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna make a video about that. I might make a member only video about that just because it's like, okay, Brian, we don't care about your opinions of content creation. It's like, all right. But
I hate to break it to you, bro. You're a Final Fantasy XIV channel. Sorry.
Good luck to the people who think that. It's like, all right, like I will continue and always make what I want to make. No Trinity testing.
Up the epiphany. But yeah, like the total response to the video though, all the way through is the fact that you have that kind of influence. You have to watch what you do. Mm-hmm. You have to watch how you treat new players. Players like him is the reason that I avoid dungeons like the plague. It's the reason I avoid trials like the plague.
Well, it sets up like that's a really good point, because when for example, when Anthem was having causing PlayStation 4s to reboot, and that reboot was causing the database to have to be rebuilt, everybody was saying Anthem was crashing PS4s, and I was like, it doesn't matter if it was true or not, which ended up not being true in terms of what they were saying bricking, but it was having him restart. But I was like, yeah, I still see those comments, today. Like, oh, wasn't this bricking? And it's so interesting how information can get out, and it doesn't have to be even correct information, but then you have to kind of fight against perception and belief of it. So, and it takes a whole different approach when you have to talk with somebody like in the context of that. Like, okay, well, because it's like they're either going to believe you or not, and if you like people lie to people's faces all the time, and people buy it because they like have this air of trustworthiness, or they have this clout, and that clout concept is something that concerns me greatly. For how we as a society disseminate like valor and virtue in terms of like authenticness, right? And it's that like there's a number under the channel here now, and as that grows, there will be individuals who perceive the like some kind of truth or some kind of that, oh, we must mean something, and that concerns me greatly. I think that just utterly concerns me with that kind of mindset, and I see it where there was this guy that was on Twitter, was like, people still continue like at a certain number to assign a value. Like, yeah, sorry, my mind is just going all over the place with it, because it just is something that concerns me greatly about the concept of social media and the responsiveness, the responsibility from a content creator, somebody like in my case who's sitting on the opposite side of a camera, the responsibility that we have as that number continues to grow, to therefore, like, it becomes that you need to be very careful about what you say and how you say it. Not that you're trying to deceive or lie, but that you're trying to preserve trust, because anybody can hear my words. They can interpret them any way they want. I have no control over that interpretation of the language, because it is a weird format here. It's more personal than it has been, than a conference call like for work. But at the same time, like, I could say something, and I've seen this a lot of times where people go and say like, "Oh, you believe this," and it's like, wait, like, where did you get that from? And like in a video, and it's like, and I'm like, okay, so let's walk it back. Let's break down where that miscommunication. So that's why I think over the last couple of weeks, couple of months actually, you've also seen a little bit more scripted formats with some of my videos. Just so I'm like, all right, we got to tackle something, a big chunk of something here. The like button has generated a decade of hatred. Well, it's right. Also you can actually suppress truth. Like, if you have a population like a mob that's like, I don't want to hear, don't tell me the house is on fire. I don't want to go out in the cold street. People can downvote certain things, and that's like, oh wow, it's humanity. I love psychology. It's so fascinating. Sorry.
Dude, mob mentality is one of those things that has always fascinated me. Because
dude.
that's when you look around, especially like when you're the kind of person, and I usually notice this with a lot of people who are like me, like ADD, ADHD, that you're all over the place. When you're a person like me, you don't become sheep easily.
Look at us.
So if you
Look at us.
are
Look at us.
ADHD or
Who
anything
would've
out
thought?
there,
Not
and
me.
you have somehow hurted yourself, whatever somebody told you had to have been strong enough to convince you. Where me, on the other hand, I'm kind of like 80% skeptical of everything I see. So I'm almost 100% of everything I hear.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you got to present evidence. You need to show your work. Remember in math, your teacher used to be like, tell me how you got there.
I don't care if you have the right answer. Show me how you got the right answer. Thanks, Sora,
Exactly,
for actually answering Lord Poundcake's question. Also, we want to say,
you're
welcome, female princess, to the workforce. I need to come up with a handy jingle, but I don't know what that is yet. I got the Party Finder open. We're gonna do a alliance raid on Aether. So password is 9999. If you want to come join in and you want to jump into the chill room, I'll drag you into our voice chat so you can join the voice conversation. Tonight's voice chat is brought to you by Party Content Only. So most of the time we just kind of hang out in the chill room. Sometimes we do member only, and tonight is party content, because ideally after this alliance raid, in theory I should hit the level cap of 80 on Samurai, and then I'm gonna go jump into some Rathalos, and that's gonna be Rathalos EX, and hopefully see if we can't get some scales, make some progress towards that mount. Yeah, Lord, that's where when Yoshi P starts talking about like the bringing them, allowing to cross over multiple data centers, makes me excited, because especially if you think about it from a physical location, Aether, Primal, and Crystal are in the same physical location.
Wait, are you for real? I got friends I can't play with because they're on Goblin.
Right.
Okay?
The Goblin used to be a part of Aether, and then they made Crystal, and so hopefully we'll go over there. Hey Brian, is the Alliance level 50? It's 50, 60, and 70, so it's the Alliance roulette, Leland. So if you want to just jump in, let's go. I wouldn't mind having it I wouldn't mind doing the easier Alliance raids for the XP and the speed, and then I'll drag you in into voice chat if you're game, sir. Yeah.
I'm like, sir, if we're going into Alliance, I am so going into this as a red mage. I am not tanking that.
Rock has joined.
Rock.
Let's see. Let me grab your Rock. Rock is not in voice. So
I don't
Rock,
think
if
I've
you
ever
want
seen Rock in voice.
Well, sometimes, I think he's listened. Yeah. Anyone can join in on the chill room if y'all want to hang out and voice there. That is for everybody. Well, you gotta accept your member. You look at review the channel rules, and then hit the member, and then you can opt into more things.
So now this is a good question.
Boom! And now we got Leland.
Hey, Leland.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
You join in the group?
Yes, I am. My question is, how do I do that again? It's been a long time.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So it's easy. The easiest way would be to go to your duty finder, and then under the numbers to the right of the Alliance raid, there should be a number. Select that, say view parties and meet whatever, and that will bring it up to you. However, if you're also just wanting to go to party and party finder, you can search Bryn via the right name open recruiter name search button, BRIN, or if you just click on the private tab, you'll see Bryn Zalazar's party.
Okay, give me a sec here. Okay, how do I look up Party Finder again? That's what I was.
Pull up your party menu. If you're on a controller, press start. Go to party.
I'm on keyboard mouse.
There should be a party member button thing.
So you should have like the red circles somewhere on your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Like character, exit game, system, whatever. There should be like a little flag looking one.
Ah, there it is. That's what I was looking
I
for.
use keyboard and mouse. What do you want?
Party
Like,
Finder. That's what
yeah,
I'm
like people are like, how do you do that on a keyboard? I'm like, I have no
Okay, Brandon, there
clue.
you are.
You're gonna get so much use out of that. Just be fun
Seriously.
with
Thing.
it.
You know?
Ow. Ow.
That
I
what you
have like
need
such sensitive hearing.
Oh, I'm
What you-
sorry. I'm
is what you need to do is get the Owen Wilson. Wow.
Wow. Let's see here. I have
Yes.
And do that instead of the bleat. He's like,
For
wow.
real.
I got which one's this one? I got this one. Ooh.
From Wedding Crashers. This is the best one he did. When he did the wow from Wedding Crashers, that one was perfect.
I got this one.
Who's choking a cat, man? What is that? What was that?
That's called the anime. Wow. Let's see here.
Oh
All right.
Lord.
We got
we got
Leland.
5.
We got 5. No tanks or healers. Anybody got a healer just to help give us some kind of priority?
Oh shoot! Since this isn't
You know what? I have a healer. My white my white.
All right,
mage
we're good,
needs the
we're
level.
good.
Hold on,
Good.
give me a minute to
Okay.
redo my hotbar here,
All right.
because for whatever reason it didn't say because I couldn't get into Shadow.
Oh yeah.
So
oh yeah. that
I'm
sucks.
using my PC, so
Mhm.
it didn't cross over.
Have you been able to pull up Shadow since we've been on, or has it just been down the whole time?
It's been down the whole time for me.
That sucks.
Oh crap! Let's see, that goes there.
Oh my God! I haven't done my fashion report. Jesus.
That goes there.
Oh, it picked up somebody else.
There.
Gratia Tears. Yeah, yeah. Are you in Gratia? Are you in voice? Because I don't see Rock there. So if you're in voice, we'll drag you into the party.
Where do I have that?
I wonder if it's the Grahate I be seeing RPing around my server half the time.
Yeah, this is actually the first time I've been in game in Final Fantasy in probably, I think, since August, Brian.
Yeah, breaks are good. Breaks are good.
I'm not
Ever since
taking
I
breaks
got real
until I
busy
catch up.
last fall.
Nice.
Sure can.
The yeah, we were playing Destiny 2 last night. Oh, I saw somebody with a marble mount. How nice. I'd say we're playing Destiny 2 last night. I've been playing Phantasy Star. I'm back actually playing Anthem again, which has been a lot of fun with the Season of Ice Tide.
Yeah. If you get on Anthem at all this weekend, Brian, just call me and I'll hop on in a heartbeat because I'm taking the weekend off.
Oh, nice, dude. Did you finish that trip? The haul?
Oh yeah, I'm home every night. So I leave at 4 a.m. and then I'm home by usually 2:00
Mm-hmm.
my time.
Okay.
And of course, I try to spend about 2 hours playing with the pup. So she wants a lot of attention, and if I do any, and of course, if I do anything that is not paying attention to her, she starts being destructive.
Yeah, that's a puppy for you. All right, Rock is unable to join in voice right now, and Grahatia Tears. And are you server muted? No, you're not server muted, but they are just muted themselves. I'll let them unmute themselves. Welcome. All right, guys, let's go ahead and light this thing on fire. We have a healer. Are you good to go? Are you ready? Sora?
No, I'm still redoing my hot bars. I'm
I thought I was
sorry.
ready. Never mind. Need to come up with some fun middle ground stuff to like. Here's what I'm doing now. Flying in the air on my horse.
Nocturnal sect. that.
So
Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
just trying to remember what all I need to do besides like all the things I can do just to get to level 60. And of course I'm putting the biggest one off. And that is the story. The hour-long story.
Stories.
Am I the only one who feels the way that they distribute experience points? Like,
Oh,
off?
it's 9999, Julian. Sorry, how they distribute what?
That, like, for instance, like, okay, we all got Blue Mage to level 60, going to Oz's Law.
Yeah.
And then you try to do that with any other job, and your XP is like 1,500.
Well,
Not
Blue Mage is
800,000.
tailored for that, so it's Blue Mage is specifically built so that XP is just nuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like with the Blue Mage, which if you don't want it in the current content, fine, but at least, can we be 10 levels behind with that job instead of 20, 15 maybe?
I wish they would just let it cap. All right, we got Julian coming in on White Mage, so we're gonna have healer priority. If you want to join into voice chat, Julian, we've got that open. So you just jump into the chill room, and if your name matches, I'll drag you up. If it doesn't, you just let me know who you are in the chill room, or you can just hang out in the chill room with the others that are. You got Mr. Dart, Leo, Jared, and Corbin Fox all hanging out.
I believe that's Lilu because it's the way.
Lilu. Okay. Good to know. Thanks everybody for the 18 likes, by the way. Appreciate that.
So
Yeah, it's Lilu.
Lilu. Like Nanu.
Nano. Jinx.
We're just
Yummy
waiting on
Coke.
Sora.
Dude, Robin Williams was my favorite of all time.
Absolutely.
Like, he's just
Feel for the
He's
guy.
just
He must have been. He
magnificent.
must have been really suffering.
oh yeah.
He actually specified in a interview one time that the funniest people are usually the ones that are the most messed up, and they're funny to try to bring attention to themselves because they feel the most alone.
Huh.
Rock's wondering how he gets to listen in.
Rock, just jump into the
what?
chill room and I'll drag you up.
Well, that explains my mindset.
Okay,
You okay?
I think
Mental health is nothing to be taken lightly, guys. Like seriously.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Like, real
After Eric passed away, like I've been doing therapy and it's been really helpful for me. I was having anxiety attacks and stuff. Never had that in my life. I thought I was dying, and then thankfully I haven't had one in well over a year, and it's like, oh gosh darn it, like, whew. And I can't imagine being under that like all the time. So yeah, anybody, if you need help, if you need somebody to talk to, you can always hit me up on Discord. If you just need to reach out. I'm not a licensed therapist, but if you just need somebody to talk, that's kind of what we're about. And if you really don't be afraid. It's not a sign of weakness, especially for guys. There is that sense that men can should suck it up, and you scrape your knee, suck it up. But you shouldn't have to sit here and be afraid to ask for help. And it's not a sign of weakness. In fact, it can save your life. So get help. All right, Rock. I see you dragging. We're trying to drag you up.
It's one of the things I've always considered unfair.
What?
That people say, oh, you can't help somebody who doesn't want to help themselves. That's very unfair to say, because what people fail to realize when it comes to mental health is that we do little things to let you know we're not okay. Mm-hmm. It's never that big dramatic thing. It's the little thing we do. And it sounds so petty, but to me it's like, if you know me well enough and I just do something small that's like a take out the ordinary,
mm-hmm.
then you should know I'm not okay. But there's some people that always believe that anything dealing with mental health has to be like this grand, dramatic thing, and it's not.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
like like for instance, my girlfriend knows I'm not okay when dude, I'm a loud person. I'm excitable. I'm very, social. When I'm quiet, that's an instant, okay, what's wrong with you? It's like, you're not being exuberantly loud. What is going on with you?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's little stuff. Like, if you have friends, like, and it's so hard because it feels like it's unfair all the way around.
Right.
But for someone to say, you can't help someone who doesn't want to help themselves, you got to understand that someone with mental health, especially if they're ashamed of it, or if, and a lot of the internal feelings is, we don't want to bother you.
Yeah. That's my philosophy. My philosophy in that for that statement and mindset is be inviting. Be present and inviting and aware. And and it's harder said than done, and not everybody's going to have that skill set. Same thing like like a phrase that kind of annoys me is when people say, just be more empathetic. And it's like, it's not how empathy works. Like, empathy is a practice. Like, like I would say, practice being empathetic, and it's like a muscle that you have to exercise. You're not like, I don't personally feel naturally empathetic. I feel sympathetic, and there's a difference because I don't necessarily feel what others feel. My wife is she's got a lot of empathy, and so she can actually, like, if you're sorrowful or excited, she will feel that. Like, she'll, like, she has that empathy, and so she connects with that, and it's so interesting and beautiful to see. But it's also very dangerous for her, like, especially if she's around a lot of like sadness or negative people. Like, it really impacts her. But sympathy is where I excel, is that I usually strive for understanding. Like, tell me about, like, why you think that way, and how, like, tell me about you and who you are. And I try to understand through just like that mindset, because I can't feel what you feel, and sometimes I can come off cold, and so that's something that I have to practice empathy in that regards. Or I'm a psychopath.
Oh wow!
Like, it's one of the so are you ready?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to finish
our combo. All right, cool. Boom. Right, equipment ended, and one of our party members does not meet the requirements for the duty. Who might it be? Who does not have the Alliance roulette?
Whoever's 51.
You gotta also have, I think, 2 of the level 50 alliances unlocked.
Yeah.
You have to have 2 of them?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got them opened up with my gunbreaker, so...
One second. So, let's see here. 1 to 8 players, 1 tank, 2 healers, 5 DPS. We have 7, so we would just be looking for the tank. We're not undersized. No one here's a blue mage.
Nope, it's red mage.
Okay, what other things? Level 50, so somebody here doesn't have it.
It says I've got it on. I've got Alliance raids unlocked, so.
Yeah, we'll see her. All right, we'll see if anybody here in chat or in our party check your duty finders.
Yeah, I do Alliance raids all the time, so it's not.
Yeah, me too. Like, mine have been done today already, and so has my normal.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to queue up myself.
Okay, so we got Gratia. They're good. That would leave Rock and the 11.
Rock said he has his.
Julian, do you have your Alliance raid duty roulette unlocked? Or is anybody on a cooldown? Like, did anybody abandon and have a 30-minute cooldown?
Nope.
Nah, I've just been
Wow.
going with you this whole time, so it wouldn't
Yeah,
have been me.
Yeah. Yeah, all mine are open.
Checked and I'm okay. Join. I wish it would tell me who.
Right?
Like,
That would be useful.
that would be handy because everybody's saying that they have it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll try disbanding from the group, and
Okay, go ahead and leave the party, and I'll try to queue. All right, let's see here, and it was you.
It was you, Leland.
I don't
Um,
understand that because I've got the Alliance raid and I'm ready to queue up. So
Not the raid itself. You have the Alliance roulette as a part of the roulette
yeah,
section.
I've got the duty roulette Alliance
Can
raid.
you queue up for it and see what it says?
It's queued me now.
Weird.
That was totally weird.
Maybe that's a bug. Maybe they were having problems. Well,
I
we
mean,
still
my next-
we still in the level 50. We're in the Circus Tower.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
This is where it put us.
No, it
This
says
is-
unable to register. 2 or more duty requirements unmet.
Okay, so you probably have to actually
Right.
run it. You have to, like, if you got it, it might just show it, and then yeah. So if you go run, I think you have to run at least 2 of them, and then that's where it will actually allow you to.
I
This
have
is
ran
gonna
them.
This
That's-
is gonna be
On this
interesting.
character?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not this job, but this character.
Yeah,
yes.
the job shouldn't matter. Okay.
Maybe it's the item level.
Maybe it's the
My
only
item
level.
level's 116.
That would probably be why. I
No,
think
it's
for-
I think it's 90 or something, or that it needs.
Circus Tower.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 100, 200 or something.
I don't remember. It's been too long. Maybe I should put a guide on it.
Glad we were here to brainstorm.
No, it's
Uh,
not
this-
letting me. I don't know.
Are you able to like individually queue for
Completion of the following the Grand Cosmos.
Grand Cosmos? That's a dungeon.
Yeah, like that's weird.
Oh,
that
you know
ties
what?
together.
It wants me to finish the Grand Cosmos on in Shadowbringers before it lets me do anything else.
What?
That's
Yep.
really weird.
That is.
That's
wow.
so off.
It's like
Like,
it's because I got the quest to go into
Do you have the
that
Rathalos?
dungeon.
Do you have the Rathalos fight unlocked?
I have I've taken such a big time off from my Gunbreaker that I don't trust myself in a high-end dungeon right now, Brian.
Okay. No worries. I was just kind of curious because that's what if this hits me to 80, I need 4 people at 80 to who wants to go and throw themselves against Rathalos.
You
I'm gonna
got
throw
me,
myself
buddy.
against it. I need that mount.
Yeah,
I
dude.
will beat
What's
my head on
Rathalos?
that wall.
He's
What-
the Monster Hunter World crossover event so he's level 70, but it's like the extreme
Oh.
version. So it's like but it's
I'll
only
do
4
it.
people. You don't have to heal because you
I'll
have
do it.
potions.
I'll-
Okay.
I'll do it with my Gunbreaker.
Cool. Yeah, you're not really even going to be tanking because Rathalos don't care.
Yeah, he sure
Rathalos
don't.
don't.
You just gotta bob and weave.
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, he'll knock you around. It'll be good. It'll be good fun.
That was a weird scenario right there, Brian. That won't even let me. Not.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Let's see. Let's just do the main scenario.
Yeah, just
I don't
get
remember
your
what to do
content
with the
unlocked.
balls. What do I do with these?
The
little balls?
electric ones you take to the pillars.
Okay, I got you.
Because I mean, I have unlocked
Oh.
the Crystal Tower. I've unlocked both of them from Heaven's Word.
Oh man, I wish they added cross data center. That would just be so amazing for the community as a whole.
Right.
It's just like, oh, it doesn't matter. Let's play together. Rather than like, oh yeah, if you're on the data center, like. At least they got with cross world, like that was so impactful. And then here, where who needs
I'm
like
frozen and I'm gonna die.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm frozen and I'm gonna die.
Ancient Flare. I don't know if I'm gonna make
I
it
got your
back.
heals right here.
Yep. there
Oh, I
it is.
survived.
I gotta remember how to do any of this.
I've never learned it. I've always
everybody
been
dead.
carried through it.
Just burning it all down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only got
I'm
one
sorry.
scale, so I've only done it once.
Ooh, I leveled up. I just got Vera raised. Yes.
Congratulations! Do I have a ding sound?
I apologize to everybody because it has been forever since I've touched Astra. So relearning how they did it is a little bit rough.
Yeah. Cross DC would also help out a lot with PvP because it's like that they've also the thing is like, hey, here's your community of PvP players, and we're gonna divide it up across all this different content. Like they just, I don't know. I actually think some streamlining would be very enjoyable, even if it was like a curated thing. Like this week, this is what's on the PvP market. You know, I don't know.
What about no loading screens? If you can see it, you can fly to it.
I love that, but I don't see that happening unless whatever Yoshi P is working on as the 2016 project, if that's essentially a goal, because that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Because they're like, no loading screens for swimming. That's a freaking loading screen. Like,
I don't care what you say.
I don't care what you say.
All right, you know what?
Sparta,
I'll settle for flying and swimming in ARR areas. I can't win. I can't get a reaction out of them right now.
I would love it if if it also allowed you to explore to like stuff that like, oh, it's always down here. Was this underground like cavern and things like that? That'd be cool.
Exactly. He gets me.
That's why I'm not seeing a whole bunch of my stuff either. We're at 60.
Oh yeah, we're
We're
definitely
at
not
50, not 60.
We are at 50.
Or 70.
Welcome
Yeah,
back
I'm looking-
to A Realm Reborn.
I'm looking for certain things, and I'm like,
Sparta,
why
voice
don't I
chat
have
is for party members only tonight. So we're people who are in the party. Speaking of which, Leland, we'll come get you in a minute.
I was gonna say, anyone.
I'm brutal.
I want to save people from making the mistake I did. If you just started playing in 2019 or even last week, do Crystal Tower before you play Shadowbringers. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, it's
my advice.
so good to do that. But yeah, it's kind of like I thought it was going to be required. I thought they're going to be like, oh, you want to do you want to go into Shadowbringers? Well, you need to complete the Crystal Tower quest. Like I thought that would have been so awesome.
I missed out on so much dialogue because I didn't do that because I was too terrified to come to do a raid.
That was the only thing that Chris was thrown off by. Like he was like when they showed Gratia, and he was like, should I know that? Is that important? It's like, yeah, that's really important, man. Really freaking important.
oh, my bad.
I like when you get the minion and you talk to him. He's like, I feel very uncomfortable with that. Can you please put him away? Take out the Gratia minion and talk to him. That mess is funny as hell.
I love the development team. Like they put, for what they can do, it's just impressive. The love that they have for the community definitely clearly shows.
Shadowbringers story and quest line, really cool, but kind of short. Heaven's Word. Listen, I tell people, this game is worth playing just to hear Dragon Speech. I don't care who you are. Dragon Speech is cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Dragon Speech was awesome.
Yeah.
Like when I heard that, I was like a little kid at my house. I was like, oh my god, babe, come here, look, this is so cool.
Oh, the music, dude. Such a shaft. I know other people nominated 14 for best soundtrack. I do not know why the Game Awards, like,
Oh my
I
god!
think it would have, like, I'm
That was such crap.
not like, it didn't need to win it. It just not getting the nomination. Come on. What is this crap?
I will say this though, the Nier raid made me buy Nier Automata and play it.
Such a good
And-
game.
oh
I need to
my
finish
God.
it. I need to finish it. Like, it's such a pile of shame game that I was like, I was playing something, like, I was playing it, loving it, and then I think something with 14 happened. Then I went back to 14 and was playing that, and then I got like absorbed, and I was like, oh man, I forgot where I was in Nier. I think every RPG should have a previously on, especially because like in Dragon Quest XI, like when you come back to the game, it's like, this is what's been going on. So I don't know if you've been away for a week or 5 minutes or, you know, a year. Like, this is what's previously been happening. And I'm like, that is so handy. Should be,
Right.
should be a requirement for RPGs. Previously.
I will say this about that game though. If you are any kind of history buff, you've studied some psychology, philosophy, I can understand why Nier Automata is so praised,
Mm-hmm.
because it makes you question what is life. And it's
Yeah.
just so deep that you're like, I have someone in my FC was like, it's a good game. It triggered me. Like, I went into a depressive state after it.
Ugh,
She was like, I got PTSD from that game.
oh man, that's concerning.
I was like, what? I'm like, are you for real? They're like, it's like the topics that they touch. Like, if you're one of those people that you play games for the action, you don't read it, you know,
Yeah,
you
you're
don't
just
read
there
it, you
for-
don't delve in, you don't get the reference, then it's not a game that you're gonna understand. You're not gonna get it. Like, you just not gonna get it. But dude, after like my first run through, I was like, oh, I recognize this name from history. I recognize this name in psychology. Whoa, there's some deep topics we talking about up in here.
Yeah.
I was so blown. I was like, oh my god, like, I was pensive for days, dude. I was like, but now I understand the raid better.
That's what's important.
It's like,
Did
yeah,
it help
I
you
now
understand the mechanics?
Yeah, right. Absolutely. I even understand where they come from. I get the point.
That's nice. That's one game because it's got like multiple endings. To get the true ending, you got to do it a couple times. So ultimately, I hope that I can
Yeah,
totally
it's
sit
like
back and
it's 5
Yeah.
true endings, 23 joke endings, and it's all stupid. The joke endings, you're like, really?
I liked the. Why can't I use any of my stuff? Oh, I'm
I'm
silenced.
silenced.
I liked the Drakengard series,
See,
Which
and I
people-
didn't get to play that.
which people were saying is a part or a prequel to Nier.
Yeah, because there's like this weird false ending that happens in Dragon Guard, which is where they stem the Nier world from, and then from the original Nier game to Nier Automata, it's like you literally have to go watch a lore video because there's people who have taken their time to like connect the dots. And when you watch those videos, you're like, okay, see, this is just way too deep. Like, why? You're just like, why did they go this deep with this? And the creator of Nier, he's just weird. He's a genius, but he's weird.
yeah, I think geniuses are weird.
You
That's
know what?
That's a good thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Unless they're an evil genius, and then you're like, no. All right, easy breezy. So much loot.
Most
That's a cool
geniuses
head
are
piece.
very eccentric.
Hmm.
Gotta take
Wonder.
that hit.
I was about to say I just got here. Why did my screen go black? I didn't die yet.
Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum.
looks just. He looks like Super Saiyan Aladdin. That's what he looks like.
I can show. So here we go. Like, I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, when did you let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world.
Chat, I apologize for having even given him the idea.
Give me more Disney songs. I require
take full
more.
responsibility.
I require
on this
more
one.
Disney songs. We don't all need to be in here, but okay.
Chat, I apologize for that. I am sorry that I am enabling this man into his wildness.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
Wonderful phrase.
Hakuna
God, here we go.
Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Ain't no passing
No
craze.
passing craze.
It means no worries for the rest of
For
your
the
days.
rest of your days.
It's our problem free.
Problem free.
Philosophy.
Philosophy.
Hakuna Matata.
Matata.
It's like when do we like Disney now owns work the game.
Right. Disney just hit us with a copy strike.
Yeah. Stack, stack, stack. Stacks on stack. Not double stack. Okay, we'll just take it.
Okay, you know what? I'll just sit right here and make sure I don't die. See, it's mechanics like this that confuse me in other dungeons of the game. That stuff looks exactly like this, but it hurts you. It's like, come on, man. You need to make up your mind. If it's a safe zone, it's a safe zone. Don't make me question this every other dungeon.
I'm so confused.
By the way, I hope to God nobody ever parses me because I swear I'm not doing any damage.
Don't worry about it. I could care less.
I always wanted to know, but like never got a parse.
I would get better if that was the case. Like it would force me as a player. I don't care about what other people doing. Like I want to know how I perform against myself.
Yeah. I don't
Content
care
over
about anybody
content.
else. I
And
just
that's
wanna know
also,
how I
and then
do.
make like, and then you can have a leaderboard. Like you can have that passive PvP content. You know, it's like everybody, they're also afraid of it. And it's like yeah, there's gonna be jerks. They're already jerks. They're already doing the stuff.
Right.
You know.
To be real honest, I think people I think that in those terms, like to find out how to improve parsing is good.
Mhm.
But can we start with a foundation of give me a rotation for the love of God, so I'm not out here just button mashing. I want to be effective and know the mechanics. I don't want to know the mechanics and just not die.
Well, I also don't want to have it fed to me in real time. I like the baseball kind of concept. It's like, oh, okay, at the end of the match, and then let me have seasonal stuff, and there's so much that they can do. I think that would be really exhilarating and exciting to see. I don't think it'll happen though, so I'm just not gonna worry about it.
But you know how many games do that? There's so many games.
Wiggle, wiggle.
There it is.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
You know what to do with that big
fat
fat
ass.
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Why are we enabling him?
It's funny.
Because it's funny. Yeah, boys.
Oh, he's so lucky I can't watch the stream and be on Discord at the same time.
And do.
Oh, I knew I
Rolling
should've
on all of
done
it.
that
Player
entire
calm. Player calm.
thing. Ooh, I received one, and I did terribly.
I received none and I gave mine away.
Yeah,
I at least try to calm
if you
people.
want to be in the upper echelon and you want to do Savage and Ultimate, you need to be prepared to parse and you need to be prepared to work. If you don't care about that level of content, then especially if you can team up with friends, you're gonna have a great experience. I don't think anything else outside the game really pushes you to be the best you can be, and it's there's kind of a balance in that regards. Level 80, let's do some Rathalos. So I don't want to come a samurai just because I'm not geared for Sam.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Anything special you want me to go as?
We don't really need a healer, so I want people.
DPS is the best way to burn.
Yeah, I want as much damage as possible.
Then I will do my samurai.
I am coming in as a dancer.
My currencies. Bless you. All right, so
Thank you.
So I got Soro, I got Lena. I just need one more. All right, who's in? Who we got invoice as well already. So
I'm in.
Gratia, you want in?
Rock wants to go as a fisher.
Yeah, I'll come in.
You got an 80?
Before.
Do you have an 80? We need a. We got a level 280 80 answers. I wonder if that will work. All right, we will grab. We will grab and come back and get you, Julian. So if you're going to go ahead and drop you and Rock, we'll do some Rathalos, and then if we get good at it, we might rotate in and out as people and energy levels maintain.
I feel so good about myself that veteran players still don't have this mount. Woo! Noobs roll!
Which mount?
Rathalos.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's just like it. There's things that at least the game can give you to work on. So that's really nice.
True. Hey, I'm saving Eureka to the end, bro. I haven't even walked in there, but like twice.
Oh, dude, no, like it breaks my heart. I wish it was leveling content.
That would have been better. If they would have made that change, that'd have been great. The sad part's about coming into the game late. Do you understand? I just now got to floor 50 of Palace of the Dead like last week.
Alright, and cool. You may do a party ready check. Okay. Is there a prereq? I think there is.
Yeah, there is. It takes place in Kugane next to the Hot Springs.
We might grab Rock back then. Let's see if he has it. Like, let's see if it lets us queue. Because you actually, I think, have to do the normal. And
yeah, you have to do the normal before.
Yeah,
you
you got to
the
do
expert.
normal to get extreme.
Alright, then I might be out of it then.
Or let me just try. It's the Great Hunt.
Yeah, great.
Yeah,
Hunt
okay.
Extreme.
Party. All right, yeah, go try to get that unlocked because then we can totally pick you up. And Rock, let me go to Free Company, Members, Rock, like to party. Cool, and then we'll keep you there. All right, Gratia, and on the stream chat, if you get it unlocked and we're still running it and whenever we have a placement, we'll pick you up. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yep, later.
All right, so Rock can't talk, but at least he can listen live. That's what's important. Beauty Finder, Great Hunt. Here we go. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, thank you, Julian, so much for your help. By the way, that was epic.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'll be leveling Astrologian. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, exactly.
Can't wait for the guide to that.
Oh boy, we'll see. All right.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I
You
usually
guys
take
got
your guides
food.
and adapt them.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it. Like, it's just take them, make them your own.
Well, since I don't use a controller,
Why does the scream have to do damage? That's what I don't like.
ouch.
How did I
He's
just
gonna-
get knocked?
Oh, dude. Yeah, he's
The
got
tail
some.
swipe.
Yeah, you gotta be pay attention to like his tells.
Like
was-
that, because I always end up in the wrong freaking place.
That was like
That's
a
where
server.
that's where I stack on his butt.
And we can only 3 people.
You can only
Ooh.
die 3 times. 3 times.
Yeah.
Any of us die. Total 3
I'm
party
stunned.
deaths,
I'm stunned.
and we will all, and we wipe.
Yep. I have to take set that early, but okay. Do it. Oh, come on. This thing
Yeah, I'm
always
out.
aggroes the crap out of me.
Oh yeah, aggro here. There's nothing I can do for you guys on aggro.
Oh, no, dude. I had one game where
Dude, you did this
you
sync.
just stayed on me.
Oh, we're
like,
synced?
We're synced. I'm
Well,
like,
let's
I'm
just do
trying
it.
to use some
Let's
of my
just
little
try.
AD
Let's
abilities. I'm
just
like,
try our best. If we fail, then we'll do it unsynced. I just wasn't even thinking. All right, guys. Yeah, let's get a good taste for how it actually works. That way, we'll come in here and be like, "We're dominating."
I believe we can do it. The beauty of dancing.
Yeah. Beauty of the dancer. I know. I don't know, dude.
dude, I already used
Brian
4 of my
fail. That's a
potions.
Brian fail. Or was it? I wonder, like, didn't they increase the drop rates, like on unsynced content?
I don't
No idea.
That'd be so nuts if it's like, and drops. It's raining Rathaloses.
Come on.
Yeah, I was like, why don't I have my okay? I'm gonna jump on his back. Oh, no, I'll tank, and then somebody get on his back.
I got him.
Okay.
And this is a time maneuver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't stand in front of this guy. Do not stand in front of him. Rock. Run. Run, Rock, run. Like, his AoE is brutal. Okay, he's down.
Oh god, I only have 2 potions left.
Uh-oh. Alright, guys,
Already?
we'll see what we do.
Yeah, because I keep getting hit. I keep either getting the tail swipe or he keeps running me over.
Yeah, we gotta get his down gauge so we can actually, like, really bring out the damage. Remember, we get 3 deaths as a team. Okay, and then double and keep stacking. Stick together.
I'm trying. I'm coming.
And keep moving to the left, yep.
Get back here.
Oh, yo, he smacked me as I was drinking. Come on. Oh! Wow,
I think
Rathalos,
that's
you
one.
did me dirty,
I think
bro.
that's one. Come on, let me heal. If you can't take the hit, don't stack with me.
If I could just...
I just
yeah, I can't take the next hit.
Heal.
I can't.
Healing? Okay. Yeah, that's 2. He's
and I'm
almost
about
down.
to be 3 the way he just got me.
He's down. Can somebody limit break his tail?
I'm on his tail.
There we got his tail.
Let's keep moving back this way.
Ah, here it goes.
Where are you
I
going?
can't.
Trying to stay away from it.
No, like we have to stack to reduce the damage. Otherwise, I guess like it could one-shot you.
Crap.
Got 3 potions. He's at 31%. This is actually not a... Like, if we were unsynced, I think this would have been a clear.
Oh,
like
yeah.
easy
Easily.
clear. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's do it
Yep.
unsynced.
Yeah, unsynced. This should be a 5-minute clear tops. And we won't go down so
We're
easily.
unsynced.
We have one in chat saying we're doing it wrong.
Yeah, like I think isn't that like the unsync? Like on unsync, we can easily take the hit. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it fully wipe out like one person. Sync. It's like, and they're dead.
So we're gonna get jump out.
Yeah,
and
we're
do
gonna
unsynced?
bounce and do that unsynced. Leave. Good. That's a good first run. If we're getting him down below 30%, and there we go. All right, duty finder, settings, undersized part,
I can never remember how to leave. a thing.
duty, and then yeah, you just pull up the duty finder and then say leave.
As I hardly ever leave duties, I can never remember how to do it.
I never quit, even when everybody else leaves. I wait till that timer runs out like a real American hero.
Like a real boss.
All right. Are you out? Are you out of the content?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, now we should be able to easily one hit that.
Oh, he could still knock you unsync.
Yeah.
Believe that.
Oh yeah, we.
Oh,
did that
he'll
before.
knock us around, but we've got power.
But not as bad.
Not as bad. All right. I still got food. Let's do it.
Are you, dude? I am not that close to you for you to smack me.
Yeah, you gotta play around with this. Oh yeah, I got my full-on combo now. Bring the damage.
Oh, I jumped back from
Yeah,
that. What the hell?
and then he does it twice, and then I'll get it. That done. 3 times it looks like. Yeah, I think one time we tried leaving the ads alone, and it killed us.
Yeah.
So, even unsynced. So Sparta was saying like leave the ads. I know they attack him, but we still gotta like burn him. Burn him and churn him, baby. Burn him and churn
I
him.
can't move.
Oh,
I'm stuck in a corner.
don't I have I do have my take stands on. Okay, cool. Yeah, AOE reprisal, baby. Oh yes.
People underestimate the importance of that move. Get away from me.
Downside
Get away
about
from
that
me.
is I can't do that on the move. Okay. Yeah,
Alright,
guys
I'll
coming
jump
in, and then I'm gonna pick him up. Don't stand in front of him. One of you guys hop on the back.
I got him.
Rock, don't stand in front of this guy. Rock, go away. Like he will hurt, and we need all the potions. There we go. Okay, he's down. The ads you bait them to AOE Rathalos. Good to know. Let's down him. Oh, come on. I'm dizzy. Do that.
What? Okay, quick. Oh, come on. Oh my god, he's staring dead at me. Go away, go away, go
You
away.
don't need to stack. Don't need to stack. Especially if it's me. I have a hard time when he's in the air kind of paying attention to. Like, what is it exactly? Come on, let's get him down. He's almost there. He's down. Okay, get that tail, guys. Good job. This music is so amazing. No, rock! That's one. Pay attention to your life, gentlemen. Ah. Yeah, and it's listen when you get that dizziness and you're like, I can't do nothing. You got potions, use them. Like if he wipes out 2 of you guys in 1 hit, then it's starting all over, and it doesn't matter how far we got him and how smooth the run was up to that point.
Look at us. Hey.
Look at us! Look at us! Look at us!
Huh? Who would have thought?
Not me.
Rock, heal up, Rock. Can anybody limit break him? Good job, guys.
Nice.
5 minutes, 22 seconds.
3 seconds.
You know what to do
With that big fat butt.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Don't forget to carve. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Don't forget to carve.
4 Rathalos scales.
And our Neon, welcome to the workforce. Again, 1 Rathalos plus scale. All right. Cool, cool. Making progress. You ready to do it again? You ready to roll again?
Let's do it.
Cool, cool.
Watch us get almost at 50, and then it'll be like, here's a whistle.
Here's a whistle. What else can you use with the plus scales?
I guess get the diable Rathalos gear from the dude in Kagane.
So you can actually KO Rathalos if you do enough damage to both him and the tail during the first
same time.
down. Okay, guys, let's split up on that. Let's try that out. Come on, Brian. Oh no! Don't make me dizzy. I want to use this. Yes. Okay, here comes the ads. So we want to bait the ads into doing their AOE's.
Oof. Oh, what the heck? I wasn't even in front of you.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
crap.
No, that,
Oh, crap.
that did not happen.
Come on. Get out of the way. Picking up the ad. Don't stand in front of him.
Oh, I got it.
Rock.
I didn't see the jump.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, that's a wipe.
I was stunned and I couldn't get to the jump in time.
Okay. Okay, so besides the mount, you can get deniable stuff. Good deal. Good deal. He's just staring us down, saying, "Yep."
I'm the king.
All right, let's do it. I think we actually get Echo. I survived, you losers.
Wow.
My guy was
How
just
are
standing
you
there.
Still
My
standing
guy was
there?
standing there just getting a sheep.
So what was the
I
line
guess we
doing
didn't
to
go
the
long
sheep?
enough, so we didn't get the Echo. Oh, well.
I don't think we get an echo on Rathalos, do we?
I think we do. I think I've seen it. Yeah, we can't. We gotta burn down the ads, guys.
Just pick a strategy. Let me know.
Oh, I was under his butt.
So you just let him? You're just gonna let him moon you like that? I'm just
Pretty much.
saying.
What the heck?
I know. Okay, guys, get the ads, please.
I'm stunned. Hold
See if
on.
we can't like get him to. I can't bait the ads to do their AOE's, but burn these guys.
Look at us. Hey.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at
Who would've
us.
thought?
Who would have
Not
thought?
me.
Not me. Come on. It's the stun that like really kind of bites. Okay, all ads are down. Get ready for the guy to come out. I'm gonna pick up Buffalo. Somebody make sure you're ready to get on the back.
Alright. I'm gonna be here for.
Can you stop spitting fire at me, dude? I'm not the tank.
He loves spitting fire.
He
Spits
don't
fire
care.
all time.
I know.
Okay, here it comes.
I know.
Here comes the scene.
There goes the ball-headed buffalo.
Slick Trick, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button.
Okay, jumping on him.
Jump on him. Jump on him.
Jump on it.
Right? Whoa.
Okay, get behind him. Good deal. All right. So down, when he goes down, we try to get the tail and the body and see if we can't just call it a day. Let's go.
Okay, who wants to take what?
I'm gonna go
I'll
for
take
head
tail.
because I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go for head.
Okay, I'll go for tail.
Hey, gummit. Stop making me moonwalk.
That just sounds like the weirdest conversation ever.
Oh, what the heck?
I know.
Oh no, oh my god, drink. What are you doing, girl? Drink. Jesus. Oh, well,
Joe,
let's
drink
drink
on.
again. Yeah. Look, see, you see this aggro? This happens to me every time I come in here.
Yeah, he
It just focuses on me.
doesn't like the ladies.
No. Like, this happens when I play these freaking
Oh,
hunt
God.
whenever.
Not getting all dizzy on me. It's the only thing I wish I could change. Find a better spot for that. Jeez, let's go.
He still got 64%. And that quadruple
Yeah, but he's
aggro
on-
that he did on me. Like, that aggro he did on me left me with 3 potions. Like, Jesus, dude.
Okay, he's down. He's down. Okay, I'm going head. You guys go like.
I got
do it.
tail.
It's a big hit.
Oh. I mean, he's at 30 now instead.
Yeah.
That was a hell of an incapacitation hit.
Oh, I want to cast this so bad. Alright. Don't forget to heal, guys. Death is the worst. Because he can KO multiple. Stop knocking me around.
Can I stop seeing chocobos? Thank you.
Oh. ever.
Oh, what the?
Oh, Faye.
Yeah, saw that coming.
Okay. That's one. It's like I'm already stunned. Might as well keep on knocking me around.
Here he goes.
Man. Okay. Limit break if you got it.
Got him.
Click, 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 click. Yes!
Yeah.
7 minutes 21. Not our best, but still.
The
At
time's
least we got it
supposed to be
now.
going down.
I remember the first time we were doing this, it took us
Mhm.
like 10 tries just to get the first clear.
Yeah.
Oh, don't click on Bren.
Click on me.
But you're standing right in front.
Clickety clack.
Don't talk back.
Oh, I forgot to
You
wiggle.
know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, I got 7 minutes on food. We're doing it!
I should have saved that.
Add phase. Bring him to me, burn him down.
Ooh. By the hair of my chinny chin chin.
I do declare.
I turned around and all I saw was teeth in my screen. It freaked me out.
Okay, ads are down. Here comes the buffalo. Pick up with the buffalo. Okay, I got the buffalo, turning him. Somebody get on him.
Ride him, cowboy.
Alright.
Why did he get away?
Did not make the, somebody didn't get on the ad in time. I don't think we burned down the ads fast enough. Because I think we were stunned a little bit longer.
No, yeah, the ads were still there when the buffalo was coming in.
Yeah.
Who lived?
I did.
One of y'all lived.
I did.
Takes 999,999 damage. Let me refresh my food here. Direct hit, vitality, determination. I'll use that.
Oh, I guess we're going.
We're going.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
just so
I was
focused.
able to refresh my. I was able to refresh my my food.
Son of a.
I think he's just being particularly extra badass because he knows he's on camera.
What was it like with New World? They're gonna be able to tell if somebody was streaming and if you were
Yeah.
killed by a streamer while they were live.
Yeah, No, you weird dragon. Stop it.
Ads.
Okay.
Stunned again. Great.
Okay, so I hit him with like all my big AoEs. Hopefully that killed like most of them.
The ads.
One more.
Alright, now you can focus dragon.
Oh snap.
When he goes center, that's when we know Buffalo's about to come out.
No, don't you.
Dadgummit. I panicked, I started to run out, and I was like, oh no, I should have stayed.
Okay, center.
Okay. Okay, Buffalo, don't stand close to me. Get away from me, Storm. Luna. Yeah, don't go near me. Ever during this phase.
I was trying to run away, actually. And,
Oh.
yeah, you were kind of in the way.
I take him in the same spot every time. You. Now we're just making stuff up.
It's your fault, Brian. It's your fault.
Alright, let's see here. Let's get him down.
Oh, second wind doesn't do anything now?
Yeah, like the healing and stuff, it's all like in potions.
Yeah, now healing is out the window. Like I try to get them all like used right before he uses his fire breath. No, you know.
I hate when that happens. Yeah, take it to the edge.
Here we go. That aggro is real. I might as well just stand still and drink.
Drink. All right, I'm going for body.
Tail.
Tail.
Nice. 28%.
Yeah, that's a big drop. Oh, Chilled Fox, what's going on? Thought this was Monster
Ooh.
Hunter. Yeah, the animations and everything like spot on. No.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
I got it. I got out of it.
Oh no, I was stunned. I was trying to use a potion.
Okay, that's 67%. I try to get behind him for that, but maybe that's my mistake. Maybe I just.
Serious? Come on now. No.
Oh, no.
I'll probably end up dying here in a minute. Yep.
That's okay. That's one. He's down. Let me break up somebody. Yeah, that was the loss of DPS there, but that's okay. Damn it.
Oof.
Oof. If you try to KO instantly, my suggestion is you and your team split. The ones can burst quickly on the body and the other two on the tail. Okay. So the bursty damage he hears needs to go body. Because I think the tail maybe is the guaranteed like 30% or something like that. The more you get him down on his body. This does make me though be like, how cool would it be if they like had it like completely changed up like their mechanics.
There we
There we
go.
go. 7 minutes 37. Right.
So if the mount drops, does it drop in a chest? Or...
I don't know. I've never seen it happen.
I've never seen a flip, so no ideas. Basically, we're just collecting scales until that happens.
You need 50. So
One
it's like,
scale at a time.
yeah. Every scale is a percent. Let's see here. Let's go again.
Jesus, I gotta pee.
Can you hold it for 7 minutes?
7 again. We need to get down to the average of 4
That
minutes
5.
and 55 seconds.
That 5 minutes we dropped right off the bat was really nice.
Yeah.
It's because we were tuned. We were mentally tuned for the sync version, and then we're like, I can lax up a bit. Leroy Jenkins.
What you know about Leroy?
At least
Wasn't that staged?
I have no
I
idea.
heard somebody was saying that was staged. I was like, oh, interesting. I mean, it was so perfectly executed. Oh, come on.
Really? He really just did that to me?
Oh,
Like,
I
come
jumped
on.
out of the way for that. Come on.
Hey, man, the only thing I know that was staged was Juicy Smoothie.
Look at us. Hey,
Smoothie.
Look at us. Huh?
Look at
Who
us.
would've
Look
thought?
at us.
Not me.
Just distracted him in the wrong direction.
Okay, we got ads coming in.
Hey, don't yell at me. I didn't do it. Okay, and first. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get your claws off me. Back
Get
up.
your claws off. Back those claws.
This is a brand new skirt. Do you understand how much server hopping I had to do? Back the hell up off me.
Time is money. Money is time.
As a matter of fact, this is a $500,000 skirt. I don't think I should be out here.
This is
Do
my
you understand
this is
that
my retirement skirt.
Right? Do you understand
Okay.
that
Buffalo
ever since Mione started using this skirt for his character, like now we can't pay for this skirt for a normal price,
Dadgum, you content creators!
right?
Alright, I got the buffalo. Don't come near me. Okay, need a when we get him down, you bursty DPSs, Soro, Rock. Make sure you guys go to body. If it takes too long to get the tail, then like 2 and 2. Oh man, come on, Brian. Don't be that guy.
Ooh.
Come on, heal.
Somebody get Mufasa out from under the Rathalos. That'd be great.
No. Just
come
can't wait
on,
to be
here we go.
king.
Just gonna stand here and take it. Jesus. Dude, why? Why me? Why does this happen every time I do this fight?
It's your skirt. Skirt, skirt.
Hey. Oh my god.
Son of
Trying to
a...
get this buff up. Jesus, there we go.
Oh,
Buffs
crap.
are up.
Let's not die, thank you.
Alright, so who's hitting the body? Who's hitting the tail?
I'm going tail. I want my strongest DPS on the body.
I got
And
body.
I think that means probably me and you, Lena, on the tail.
Let's do it.
I got the bod of a god. Not
God of
really.
a god.
I had the bot of a god years ago. Then I had kids.
I think your wife had kids.
My baby mama had kids?
Yeah. Did we not get the tail?
Oh crap! I did not see
thought
that
we
coming.
did. Oh, that's it. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm burning. I'm burning. I'm burning.
Not two of you guys, can I?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm alive still.
Okay.
It doesn't look like we got the tail.
Okay, let's see if we can recover. No deaths.
We gotta knock him.
We got 2 deaths.
Knock
You
him down.
heal if you even are remotely concerned. I would rather burn a potion and get a scale.
Shoot. And I'm stuck in a corner again.
Oh, come on, not again.
Almost down. If the tail is for some reason at full life, let's be sure to have you guys focus tail.
Tail.
No, tail's not
tail's
at
not
full.
at full.
Hey, you guys focus body.
%. I got a limit break.
Do it. Don't die. Heal. Or
I got it.
That was my last potion right
No.
there.
Oh,
Nope.
Rock.
Rock got KO'd.
Oh, right.
No! No! Jesus, that hurt. Oh my god, I felt like somebody just slid a knife into my chest slowly.
It's right there.
Yeah. I was trying to see if I couldn't do even like cover on him, and I don't think it was up. Yeah, no worries,
I
Rock.
couldn't even. Nah, that's okay.
Okay, so
It happens.
we need to get the tail down a little bit faster next time.
Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine how bad his breast? I feel sorry for my character. I feel sorry for
Oh,
Lena.
what the-
She
no,
took that
what the
full in the
heck?
face. Oh, come on. Why me? This is Square Enix harassment here. Come on.
Ads are up.
Oh, well, that was fun.
Oh, what the? Multiple tail swipes.
Come on, heal. There you go. The ad's down.
Okay, he's looking dead at me. Oh my
Seriously?
god, I healed in time. That was crazy.
Whoa. No.
And what paralyzed me? I guess one of the ads.
Okay, he's in center.
Okay.
Our ad's down, right? We don't
Yeah,
got
our
no
ads are down.
stragglers.
Thanks, old nerd.
Get on him. There you go.
That guys.
Last bit of self-heal. Dualistic duelist.
Hate when I get hit and knocked back. Oh, and it's the joke of us. The worst part. Like, I want to move.
alright. Steadily focused on me, as usual. This thing hates cats.
I didn't want to get rushed.
Oh, that was my sound. Or okay, go on tail. Somebody, make sure we get somebody bursty on the body.
I got it.
Die tail. All right.
Tail should be gone.
No.
No, are you kidding me? That was a point
It's
4, my
happening.
dude.
Well, what we want to do is focus body more than tail, and then just like turn over to tail. I hate when he just does that fly through.
He looks like a chicken hawk.
Chicken
He looks
hawk.
angry.
Come on. I do.
I do declare.
I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I was doing my best Scooby-Doo for Maddie today since she's been enjoying the show. Okay, he's almost down. Don't touch the tail. Focus body. And then here in a second, somebody switch over to tail. Okay,
Somebody got to tail.
That's fine.
We're at 6.
Limit breaking, please.
Got it. This should do it. Oh, no, it did.
Are you kidding me?
Heal.
It's like he gets
Heal.
to that last percent and all of a sudden he's
Heal.
just
Heal.
hard to kill.
Yeah.
Oh, what the?
There it is. That was
Nice.
not a good run for us.
Not at all.
11:23.
Oh, there's a coffin.
There's a treasure
There's a
chest.
treasure chest.
Ooh,
Ooh.
let's go look at that.
Let's see what we got inside.
It's a scroll.
Still. Loot.
Orchestrion scroll.
Let's see here.
Aha. What video game is that from? What
That's
game
from
is that
Legend of Zelda.
What
That's
about the Orchestrion
yeah.
scroll?
I got 430 on the weapon here.
Uh,
I'm not rocking like that, like epic gear. I'm gonna see what my Dark Knight is.
I need to use the bathroom. That was a lot longer than 5
Yeah,
minutes.
go for it, dude. Go for it.
Say I'm doing 456 on my samurai. I don't know if I should switch over to summoner.
Whatever's got the most, but I'm liking your samurai for especially the single yeah. Definitely got in the car. I'm gonna come as a Dark Knight and see if I can do any better, especially when we split the tail and the body.
Okay. While he's using the restroom, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick.
Go for it. Oh yeah. How many skills do I have? Sell those in. I got 5. Don't have any in my Chocobo Saddleback.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I think everybody's gonna take a slight drink break. I'm gonna switch to Dark Knight and see if that helps us out at all.
Oh God. I mean, while we're all on break, is there anyone in chat that would like to take my place?
All right, we've got a substitution. If anybody in chat wants to come along in replace of Lena.
Lena with a deep voice. Never trust the Luther. Nah, man, it's about to be 2 a.m. I got a 2-hour drive tomorrow.
Oh,
and
snap.
then on
Yeah, you got to get some sleep, dude.
Yeah, and then on Sunday, I am driving from Florida to New York. So,
Wow. That's a drive.
well, it's me and my girlfriend. We were gonna wait to move. I mean, I haven't like sat my kids down and explained to them that Daddy's moving to like 5 states away.
Oh, snap. That's a
But
big conversation.
and they're 8 and 6, dude. Trust me, it's killing me. I'm still deciding. But I'm not moving on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It's what it is that I've been living in the same place 3 years. I love my apartment. You know, it's nothing grand, but it's nice. It's private. It's not part of a complex. And it's just that my car got broken into, and, you know, it's the third incident living here. The landlord don't care. And, you know, that there's a gated place that I can park, but they're like, oh, that belongs to the downstairs. But the downstairs doesn't. You need the front and the back gate, you know?
Okay.
And so we were gonna like wait till, you know, after taxes came in and, you know, everything was packed and had a
Yeah.
place. So I explained the situation to a family member of mine, and they were like, well, you know, just I live in these areas up in New York, so just come up here, and then from here we'll shoot the family and see if we can find something. So instead of trying to like reinvest a few more months into staying here, it's like, you know what, we intend to move, so we might as well just move it up, you know.
Good luck, sir. I don't envy you. My wife moved last year, and that was hell.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
Actually, I'm like it's 1. It's the morning. So I
Two
think
for me.
Yeah, it's 2 for you. I think Sora, you're East Coast, right?
Yeah, I'm East Coast.
Yeah. So
Yep.
let's see here. That was good. Our runs kept getting slower and slower and slower. So it's like, yeah, maybe we just take our scales and continue another day.
Yeah, take the scales and run.
Take the scales and run. Let's see here. There we go.
Well, Brian, sir, it was definitely an honor for me to play with you.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Honor's
cool,
mine.
especially like seeing your videos on a regular. So,
Dude, thanks for watching the videos, man. It means a whole bunch. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us here. Thanks, chat. Thanks to our 2 new members. Thanks also for the $5 super chat, Kaz, who wasn't able to hang out with most of the stream. And yeah, guys, thank you all very much. I was debating on working on a video tonight. I've been working on it for a while, and I was like, you know what? I just want to play. So I'm gonna wrap up stream, and I love you all very much. Y'all have a fantastic night. I'll see you next time. Take care.
good night, people.
And where is my? And there's the end stream button. All right.